All right, welcome everybody to the My Wife is Curtis Ackerman podcast. Today I am your host, Pete McCarthy. With us, as always, is Curtis Ackerman on YouTube. In the production booth, we have Curtis Ackerman. Special guest, Curtis Ackerman. Off mic, we've got an on mic special guest, Curtis Ackerman. It's going to be awesome. It was so nice to see Curtis last night in the drive-thru. He's managing the Culvers in Whitehall now. So, welcome YouTube. Welcome to the episode. We are Sans Stephen Bushotee. He's doing that pretending to love his family thing this weekend.
Is he in church?
He is not. So, Seducer Cody's in the booth. How you doing this morning, Cody?
I'm doing very good.
Oh, what in the hell just happened? There is a mic in front of his mouth hole. So it just goes to show you guys, patrons, support group people, listeners, fans, you ask and you shall receive eventually.
2 years later.
You'd have had that mic like 2 weeks ago, but they accidentally said it to Curtis.
Yeah, now I just don't talk.
Next to me and hopefully under me, Travis Bolles. How you doing, buddy?
Wonderful. Thanks for having me.
I still love that thing for having me in your basement. Thanks for allowing me to walk downstairs. So, Jeremy DeWitt is here. Jeremy, how are you, buddy?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm pretty alright. I missed you guys.
I missed you guys.
You guys look sexier this year.
Have we had a post-Christmas episode? I don't feel like we have.
I had some episodes, but that was at home.
That was home. Special guest here filling in for Steven. Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I was choking on a
Hello,
cracker.
how's everybody doing today?
And I don't mean choking on a cracker like Billy Mays does. You know what I mean? Kyle Moore, old man Kyle, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for having me again.
Awesome.
Glad to be here.
You have that is the most feminine coffee cup I've ever seen.
I got that from Heidi. She offered coffee along with this giant spread.
It literally is shaped like the female body.
He overcompensated by putting booze in it. So.
I did.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
I'm a buyer. We already have a
I
super
might have to
chat.
go up and get a second cup.
And the fly on the wall, the good friend of the show, the great friend in my life, my BFF, my brother from another mother, doesn't like to be on the mic, but he loves to be in the room. We love to have him. Mike Smith, what's up, buddy?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Back from the dead. I hate to dwell on it. I'm just so glad. There are two people in this room I've almost lost. One of them has gone on to do great things. The other one is Travis.
We got a
He's
super
trying,
chat.
though. He's trying again.
Super chat.
Super chat from Steve-O Beg, which says, wanted to beat Curtis to the first super chat. Glad to see you guys.
Oh, awesome. Steve, it was nice actually getting to meet you in person. And you got to respect the facial hair. He's rocking some kick-ass facial hair. So
It's a good accessory.
it is a good accessory.
Covers up the ugly really well.
Right.
Yeah, I have no chin.
If you notice, if you look around this room, there's one person without facial hair.
And it's the cute
gorgeous
one.
Cody.
This hides half my face.
My kid asked me what my neck looked like the other day. I'm like, dude,
That sounds like
I
something.
don't have a neck.
You're like, gross. It looks gross.
And then I go, it's all the way down here. Like, it's my entire neck has long hair. She's like, ew.
Why did you ask?
My dad had a mustache my whole life, and then moved to a goatee later in life and had a goatee.
Goatees are awesome.
You know, right until the end. And I'll never forget one time in my life, I get up for school, I head up to the bathroom, and the door's open, and my dad's shaving, and he looks at me, and he turns his head and looks at me, and he has no mustache. Oh. And I was like, and I looked at him, and he goes, I clipped a corner. And he goes, I tried to. And he goes,
I'm trying to make it even.
yeah,
But I had to even it out.
It's terrifying.
So, and of course, and like literally, like I stopped at his office at lunchtime, and he had his mustache back because that's how my dad grew facial hair. But yeah, I'd never seen him in my life without a mustache, and it was very eerie. So,
Yeah, I haven't shaved my face clean in over 10 years. Easy.
The last time I did
it
it,
ain't pretty.
my wife said, I'm not touching you and you're not doing anything that you normally do with your mouth until that hair comes back. I said, okay.
Last time I did it, I saw a picture of myself, and I can't remember what the name of the movie is, but Sid, that like sloth-like character from
It's
Ice
the
Age.
Ice Age.
Oh, yeah.
Ice Age.
Cody's got it.
Like,
Into the microphone. Into the microphone.
and I was like, oh my, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
He even started talking like John Leguizamo.
Little lisp there.
Hey guys, shaved off my mustache.
So, what have you been up to, Jeremy? It's been a little bit. Bring us up to speed in the world of the DeWitts.
We had holidays, which sucked.
Wow.
And beyond that, I'm pretty miserable. You know, I'm in love with my family, but I hate everything else. You guys are considered family. It's okay.
Yeah.
I love you all.
That's good.
Yeah, Curtis Ackerman is basically living in my house now, so I love him too. Christmas kind of sucked. Christmas Eve was pretty terrible. I bitched about my family for Thanksgiving. I'm bitching about it for. I won't even like go into super detail. It just fucking sucked, and people are selfish, and it's stupid, and I don't want to do it anymore. So, I think it's last year. That was last year that I just mingled with people I don't want to anymore.
Did you have to deal with that bullshit nephew of yours?
No. See, that cousin didn't show up.
Oh, good.
The other ones were there, and one of them, man, they're gonna hear this someday and be like, "That motherfucker."
How do I make the chair not tip back? Sorry,
Don't.
It's like
You need like a cable.
Oh, yeah, Trev. I had this
Put
issue
like a
last
hook
night.
on the table and. Yeah. Anyway, so Christmas that kind of sucked. But you know what? I'm glad to see you guys, and yeah, that's good.
I'm sorry, Travis. How was your holiday?
I don't think I left my house for about 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it was actually pretty nice. For the most part, I would say everything went really well. We had crappy weather here, of course, so there was some interesting driving. But
Well, so did you have interesting driving, or did you not leave your house?
well, I did have to go like out Christmas Eve to a family event, and another, which my family events were all totally fine. I will say I cannot think of a gift that I got this year that really was like, damn, that's awesome. I can't think of a single one.
Yeah, like my oldest kid hooked me up with some stuff because she asked me directly, like, "What do you want?"
Yeah,
I'm like, boop, 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 boop.
yeah.
But like me and Laura didn't get each other anything because we spent money on people that don't give a fuck enough about us to fucking buy us shit. So everybody buys stuff for everybody, and then I'm not gonna buy shit for anybody. Fuck you. Sorry.
Wow.
The DeWitt Christmas.
Curtis Ackerman with the super chat says Pete started rocking that chair and his pants got tight. Well, if you'd get out of my pants, they wouldn't be so tight, Curtis. I don't know how.
Well, he's fitting in there with Maverick.
I don't know how you're super chatting in there. Oh, Maverick built a little house. So that little
Maverick's tunneling your anus.
Everybody wonders what that little mini pocket is inside the pocket. That's my Mav slot. Mav just hangs out in that little
I keep
pocket.
guitar picks there. You keep
So-
Maverick.
Right, I keep Maverick there. And just so you know, he's dangerous. So
That's right.
how about you, Kyle? How was your holiday?
It was pretty damn good. Sounds like it's better than everybody else's.
Which is not difficult at this
Wow.
point. The bar is
I
not
enjoyed
set very
mine.
high.
I did enjoy mine.
It was great.
Your family doesn't suck, though.
No.
That's, you
It
know,
was pretty good.
Always great to see my older kids. I don't get a chance to see too often. And they're working, doing their own thing, and my mom's still kicking. So
Did you head down to Indiana to visit?
No.
family,
No, the weather was way too bad for that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we stayed at home too, and
I wish I had to brave bad weather to see my mom.
Me too.
wow.
Driving in that weather almost brought me to
Sorry.
see my mom.
I'm just giving you shit.
My insensitivity.
Wasn't it kind of a nice excuse though, a little bit too? The bad weather. You might have had to work actually.
I had so that's one of the crazy things is, yes, a lot of times because of that weather, we do end up being busy, and it's cold and it's freezing and it's very dangerous for my staff to be out on the roads. Now, when we have the downfall is Snowmageddon, it's coming. And everybody's in the store acting a fool and buying all the milk and the water and the toilet paper and the batteries.
And the $4 a dozen eggs.
Right. When that happens,
Jesus.
people don't drive anywhere, which is good for us.
Yeah.
Because we really have bad days out on the roads, especially the highway, when all of a sudden it hits and nobody saw it coming. Because everybody's in transit.
Yeah.
People stayed the fuck home, you know?
Yeah.
So no, that was decent, but
I mean, it was bad, but man, the way they talk, and of course, you know,
Because
everything-
we're
The
old.
end of the world.
Jesus,
Right.
Because we're
Christ.
old
I mean,
now.
That's normally
Yeah.
a Tuesday afternoon for us. I mean, come on.
at the end of the day, you live in Michigan.
Yeah.
And that was nothing extraordinary for Michigan.
We all need something collectively to bitch about together.
The only thing that I had to do,
You gotta
when I
figure
had
something
that-
out.
Yeah.
People are getting too happy.
We had 3 days of snow this winter.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, unfortunately, there were 24 inches on each day.
Right.
Yeah.
But
It's the
gone.
middle
It's
of
gone.
fucking January.
Yeah.
What'd your holidays look like, Pete?
They were good. I got to spend time with my sister and her husband and their baby, which little Emerson is just amazing. So I got to spend some time with them. My brother and his fiance came home from California, so I got to see them, and it was really nice. We did the traditional Stafford side with my wife, in-laws, and did all that. That was a good time. Very, very low key. Christmas Eve we went 2 places. We went to my in-laws, we went to the Stafford side, and then the night was ours. And all of Christmas Day, we ended up going over to my in-laws for dinner the next day, but it was just super low-key. Had a little bit of present drama. Pearson is the lowest maintenance human in the history of the world, okay? And we've talked about it before. When you have multiple kids, you try to, and you got a 4-pack, Mike's got a 5-pack, you know. You have a child, I don't know if you remember or not, but you have a child as well. So,
Red hair.
Oh, yeah.
and so you get
The
to
only
that
stress
point
in
of
my life. Yes, I remember that.
so you do this thing where you're like, okay, you want to balance gifts, right? You want them to have, you don't want piles to be bigger than the others,
Especially when you have 2 younger kids.
and that's
Yeah. When they get older,
Right.
and they all want, a $150 pair of shoes, it's like,
Right.
okay.
There you go.
But
There you go.
the realistic side of it is I've got a 20-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
While one gift for a 20-year-old is 12 gifts for.
Absolutely.
So Amanda always overstresses out, and this year we were like, you know what? We're dialing things back. We're picking stuff that the kids want, and we overbuy every year because that's the nature of the holiday. It just happens. But this year it was like we're not contrasting and comparing. We're looking at, hey, we're going to spend equally, and some are going to have gifts, some that are bigger than others. It is what it is. So my man Pearson wants AirPods. No big yank. Order him AirPods. So anticipated delivery date is on the 24th. I'm watching it.
Of December?
Of December. I'm
Okay.
watching it. Ordered him December 2nd. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm watching it. All right. So wants a gaming chair. So we did one last final Amazon order, a bunch of random holes to fill for the kids and our siblings.
How
and
much
what
did
have
that
you.
cost?
That-
to fill.
That was a 4-digit
Right
Amazon
over his
purchase.
head.
So, but well, we were talking about my kids, and I really thought it was inappropriate. I didn't want to go there. So,
God, no problem though.
right.
No problem.
We want to talk about your daughter and holes to fill. I'm in, but that's neither here nor there. So,
Okay.
but at any rate,
My daughter's 22, by the way. So I don't have an under 18-year-old daughter.
so the Blizzard, okay? So there's 2 gifts of this pile of gifts that we bought that are delayed due to local weather. They're both for Pearson, his gaming chair and one of his Rubik's Cubes. Okay, fine. So, I'm sorry, his headset and his Rubik's Cube. Well, when's the gaming chair going to be here? Scrolling through, not in recent orders, not anywhere. When we did this big order, either my wife or I, who were both on our phones simultaneously, one of us fat-fingered and deleted the fucking gaming chair. Okay? So, now...
Picture of it. Go. Sorry, buddy. It was
Right?
delayed.
So now,
Mike's got it.
Friday night, okay, so the 23rd of December, I get an email at 11:30 p.m. that the AirPods are back ordered. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. His headset, his gaming chair, his AirPods, and one of his Rubik's Cubes are all not here yet. So I get up Christmas Eve morning. So I canceled the order, the back order. They said, you want to cancel? Yes, canceled it. Drove to Walmart Christmas Eve morning, secured the iPods, okay, the AirPods. Watching the thing, they said, hey, there's a good chance they're going to be here today. They didn't show up. There's a good chance. Hey, Pearson, listen. This is the deal, okay? There's a good chance that you got 2 gifts coming today. One of them isn't coming yet. It's still delayed. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, then we found out that we failed to order it. So he was super chill about it. He was like, I said, you want to know what they are? No, make them a surprise, Dad. Okay, cool. Well, an hour later, so you want to tell me? So I told him. He was super excited. So then I said, okay, buddy, let's order your gaming chair. He goes, well, Dad, I got a question for you. I said, okay. He goes, because the headset and the Rubik's Cube showed up on the 26th. I said, you want to look, maybe you want to pick a different color, a different style. And so I got a good question for you, Dad. He goes, so you know I've been into this Rubik's Cube thing, right? I said, yeah, I'm very aware of that. He's got a timer for Christmas that you like pick your hands up and and then you put your hands back down. And so he wants this speed cube, the $84. It's magnets or whatever. He goes, could I just have your old gaming chair that's in your office and use that, and then can I get the Rubik's Cube instead? Of course, buddy. So I loaded up my gaming chair from that I was just stubbing my toes on in my office, and so yeah, the nicest kid in the world, the chillest kid in the world, almost didn't have a Christmas. I mean, he got a ton of Rubik's Cubes and a ton of various other Legos and all that stuff that he wanted, but it was like all the primary gifts, the ones
all
that
those
were
big ones,
like because the chair would have been awesome in the pile, big and wrapped, and yeah, so we're like, okay, well, adapt and overcome. Here we go. But all in all, it was a lot of fun. I had a good time, and yeah, I got some cool stuff, and my family kicked ass this year for my birthday and for Christmas. So, but
good times.
Yeah,
I will clarify that Christmas Day was a lot better for me. It was my daughter and her boyfriend, and then the granddaughter. They all came over, so that was sweet. But yeah, other family.
The extended family stuff is not. Yeah.
And I love them,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think that we need to. I don't think that it needs to happen anymore.
There's plenty of people I love that I don't like.
Exactly. Right. Steven. Paul Schreiber gave us $20 and said, just here to fill some holes.
Oh. Paul, anytime you got an open hole, buddy, you let me know.
Curtis Ackerman, member for 1 month, friend of the show. Don't forget to sign up for the MWIGTKM membership.
Nice.
And Paul Schreiber it says welcome to friend of the show. So these guys are getting some spots.
Apparently, Curtis Ackerman is now the president of Peer Pressure as well.
Dude is one hell of a promoter.
It's his eyes. It's his fucking eyes.
I don't know. I love his eyes, but his personality. Ooh.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've been
I would
watching
make
a lot
love
of
to his
X-Files.
personality.
It's his eyes. So there's been numerous times now where whether it's Black and Cloudy or it's Tombs, with the pink and the red.
Yeah.
And I've been digging the shit out of X-Files.
X-Files is an amazing show.
It's amazing. And now 30 years later, I mean, it's all old cars and it's all old cell phones, but it still holds up. It is still enjoyable.
I gotta check my pager.
Well, the one guy in the one episode where they're looking for Big Blue, which is like the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah,
or
at the
whatever.
end of the episode.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
But when the DNR type officer, the conservation officer, he goes to get in oh crap, he's looking for his pager. He hears it beeping, he finds it, and that was when the gator grabbed him. I was like, it's an alphanumeric pager. I used to have one of those. Mikey, how long did we live with those damn things on our belts? I mean, holy shit. So
I wasn't cool enough.
I never had one.
Everyone just came to my house.
And probably had it at least 10 years before they went to cell phones.
Yep, it was crazy.
Yeah. X-Files is a great show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it holds up.
And like I said, I'm enjoying it. So, and I think I mentioned on the show, though it's always been on my list to watch. But what made me look was the band episode.
You did bring that up, yeah.
Well, I just got to that one. That's season 4, episode 2. I just got to it night before last.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the X-Files before?
I never watched it. So,
ooh, man, wait till you get to the one. I can't remember what season it is, but it was the only episode where they come on the show before the show starts, and it has a warning. It says this episode is really.
Was it about inbreeding?
Yes.
That's the episode I'm talking about.
Yes.
It came out, it released, and then it was banned. It didn't even run in syndication.
Oh yeah,
it was years before it even became available to see anymore.
Yeah.
So
Can we pause the show real quick?
yeah.
All right, so we have to fix some sound issues.
I paused it.
Hey, don't come back!
Hey.
Alright, sorry about that. That shouldn't be an issue. Apparently, Curtis Ackerman is now leading an attack group of ninjas. So, okay.
If you say his name 7 times, they show up.
All right, we'll see if that fixed our little voice.
So the sound issues. If
Sound
you notice any sound issues, YouTube people, let us know. Okay, we'll see what happens. But
So, yes, I'm enjoying X-Files. And Piper Sue has been getting into some episodes with me. And one of them was the infection pustules. And then when they popped on you, then you got the infection too. And so Amanda gets home from work. I took like a 2-week staycation.
I'm on my 3rd week of 4.
Yeah. And
Hell yeah.
so Amanda gets home and she goes, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And we're watching TV. And I said, "Piper, what did we learn about pustules?" And she goes, "Mom, pustules, when they pop, they get on you, then you get pustules." And Amanda looked at me and I was like, "That's my girl."
Does the
Nightmares about
theme song creep
pustules.
her out? My oldest son is 29 years old, Tyler. You guys know Tyler. And he still, his eyes get really big when he hears that. Because same thing.
Right.
When he was that age, we'd watch it. I'd watch it on Friday night and he would, that song would freak, and still, to this day, freaks him out. Him out.
Piper's been our anomaly. Like,
That's because she's evil.
well, right. But like Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff, all that stuff she loves all of that stuff. And she loves it. Edward Scissorhands, and she's just into the weird oddity.
Have you watched Wednesday with her?
She loved it.
Okay.
Absolutely loved it. We watched that whole. Dude, we burned through that whole season in I think a matter of 3 days.
Did you
Well,
see
it's
Netflix
wonderful.
It was
picked it up
amazing.
for second
Absolutely
season?
amazing.
Did they really?
What?
Picked it
Netflix
up?
has officially picked it up for 2nd season.
well,
Yeah,
it's
I
the
saw
most
that. Just-
popular show I think
It
last
was
year.
it was
Well,
awesome. It was
initially
a
they were
great
gonna kill it.
great update.
After
Yeah,
one
I heard that too, yeah.
So since we are talking about television, obviously, what is there anything else you guys watched over your break? Anything that new?
I've been watching like halves of movies because I start them and I fall asleep.
It's so old.
I will say the most recent one is White Noise. It's got Adam Driver and Don Cheadle, and it's very. I don't know if you guys saw The Dead Don't Die, but that was just very like.
Is that the one where he's in the car with his family floating down the river?
Yeah, and it only happens for a minute, but yeah,
the
it's-
dead don't die is Adam Driver, like as a county sheriff, like a backwoods.
yeah,
county
him and
sheriff
Bill
or something.
Murray
Yeah.
and stuff like, and it's just a really unique sense of humor that goes through it. So it just reminded me of that. Plus, of course, it's Adam Driver, but it's fucking hilarious. Like I'm dying, and it's so expertly written. It's very intelligent.
It's
but
so
like,
good, I fell asleep.
I was baked. But me and Laura are like, we're watching and just fucking dying. It's good
Is
shit.
it a comedy?
So. Yeah, it's a comedy. Yeah,
Like a
it's
dark comedy?
I don't know if it's dark.
Well, the
it's
reason
very
why I ask
unique,
is
man.
because
I can't explain it. I really can't explain
The
it.
only scene I saw was they're floating down the river, and it didn't look like a comedy to me. It looked like they were having, like they had tried
Yeah,
to
but
escape
okay, so
something
that
and-
scene where they're floating in the river, they were so it's like the end of the world, okay? Well, not the end of the world, but an event happens, a toxic event where shit's like floating through the sky, and they're like, "What the fuck?" So they're trying to leave town and get away from it, and they see these, kind of redneck dudes tear off, and he goes, "I'm gonna follow them." Because they know what's going on, so he's following them in a freaking station wagon through the woods, trying to keep up with these guys, and they're just all over the place. Well, they end up in a river.
Yeah, and he's turning the
and
wheel.
he's trying to turn. Yeah, he's trying to turn the
now
wheel.
that was funny.
And he's doing it just very straight faced
Yeah.
and just it's so fucking funny.
Hold on,
Then you
his
get paid
plan?
to-
His plan was, I see the rednecks going this direction. They're the ones to.
They're the
follow.
guys that make shit happen. He saw the bumper sticker where the gun rights in it. They're like, in the end of the world, follow this guy.
We need to be with that guy.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's fucking hilarious. So
Is it a movie or a show?
it's a movie. Yeah.
All the stuff I'm watching is just older stuff that I find. Like I just finished the newest season of Manifest. That was been on. It was on NBC, and then they.
I watched the first too much dude on dude sex. Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching Manfest. You were watching Manifest?
Manifest.
Sorry.
Man of Fist.
I misheard. I misheard.
I finished Manifest. I finished the 100. I just watched the Blood Witch. Or the Blood Witch. I'm sorry. The Witcher Blood Origin. It was a 4-episode.
How was
Is that
it?
the cartoon one?
No.
It's,
It's
like way.
it's 1,200 years before.
It's been getting just shit on.
I didn't think it was horrible, but
Okay.
they've done so many
You also like The Last
shoot-offs.
Jedi.
Oh god. It wasn't bad. It was kind of like a little Lord of the Rings kind of meet up.
Yeah.
You know, all different people and stuff, but it wasn't horrible. But
Okay.
So is Cavill in that?
No.
This is
It's 1,200 years before.
1,200 years before.
Yeah.
Yep. Before the events of the show that we're used to seeing. So.
Dusty Standiford says Alice in Borderland was a fun ride. I started to watch that.
Me too.
It's very kind of Squid Gamey.
Which I had not watched.
Oh.
You haven't
you
watched
gotta-
So you
Squid Game?
recommend it?
I definitely recommend Squid
So I
Game.
asked my
The
kid-
acting is like, but
Yeah.
it's great.
I asked my
It's fun.
kid, and he said, I would you recommend it to me? And he goes, I don't really know if I would. So he didn't like it enough, but I also know him and I don't always, so.
I'm a fan of great gore and
Yeah, which that's what that show is.
Yeah.
But isn't it? It's not in English, right?
Dub. You can watch it dubbed, yeah, but the voices don't
can't
match
do
up.
it.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Can't do it.
So I always was like that too.
Same.
And watching it, I got tricked by Attack on Titan because the first season was on Netflix and that was all English dubbed, and I didn't. It doesn't bother me. Like I don't pay close enough attention to watch their mouths aren't matching the words.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And I know it bothers some people. It doesn't bother me.
It bothers Kathy, but she watched something, and now that's all she watches. Like,
Yeah.
if you watch
If
like
the
a
story's good enough, like
Yeah.
I can get beyond those
There's
things.
a
Like I
show-
never used to be able to watch black and white movies, and now I'm like, you're a fucking adult.
Yeah, I'm an adult and I don't like The Rain. I think it's called The Rain on Netflix,
Yeah,
and it's like Danish. And
yeah,
couldn't do it.
yeah. Kathy watched that
the
one.
premise was super cool and it looked super interesting and it was really well done. I can't do it.
Yeah, she watched that, and 3%, another, Dutch or German or whatever, and she couldn't do that before. And of course, I'm doing different things, so I'm popping in and watching stuff, but she'll burn through them. I mean,
Peaky Blinders was hard enough,
I love that show.
and they
Gotta
are
watch it with
speaking.
subtitles on.
You have to, or else you miss what they're saying.
You have no
I'm
idea.
kind of a subtitle guy now.
I am too.
God, you're so fucking old.
I'm freaking deaf in my left ear.
Well, he's like, I don't know. The second half of the movie may or may not.
oh, you mean
have
closed
something.
caption? You mean subtitles or closed caption?
Are they the same thing?
Well, subtitles can be different, but closed caption will read exactly what they're saying.
Okay,
if
then
you're,
close
if you're watching a show, and people are speaking another language,
That's called
and,
subtitles.
and they put it in English. That's subtitles.
Oh, okay.
Closed caption is where you actually turn it on and
oh
everything
yeah,
is right.
I have to do that.
I do. Yeah, I do the same thing.
I guess I didn't realize there was even a difference, but
Same.
It's subtle.
It doesn't
Found out
matter.
now.
I also learned something
Subtitles are by design. They're putting it on the movie or the show for you, so you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Closed caption is an added bonus for the hearing impaired.
Yeah, I found that these shows that I did not give much. Attack on Titan is a good example. I'm like, I don't need to watch that. After watching it and realizing how deep and in depth that story is, oh, okay, this is good stuff. So I also started Death Note over the break. That sounded like a Death Note.
That was a Death Note.
Right on cue, Jeremy.
Signed
Good job, buddy.
Jeremy's asshole.
Right on cue. Good job. That couldn't have gotten any better than that.
I'm listening.
So are we.
Yes, we
It was like a slow roll on a snare drum.
Yeah.
I ain't farting on no snare drum.
I'm fine. Vocals make it sound like somebody standing on my nuts. What a great movie.
So I see that anime is a direction I'm going to be going with a few things for sure.
Cool.
Every time I turn around, you're just getting worse.
Can you go back to like 6 years ago?
we meet the legend that is Travis Bolles. Always had a designated driver. Always made us laugh. Was super cool, and he has just slowly picked apart at everything that made him the coolest guy now.
I
All
like this,
downhill
Travis.
from here. All downhill from here, buddy.
What are you doing? I'm having a celery-filled Bloody Mary while I watch anime. So, good.
True.
Snapping pictures of these Bloody Marys that are stacked with one piece of salami, one olive, one piece of celery,
That's all I ate that
one
day.
cheese. Of course it is.
He drank his salad.
What is that a Bloody Mary? No, it's brunch.
True. Speaking of, is that a Junkman Jeremy shirt?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know.
Letter people?
Yeah, letter people.
Yeah.
For junk. Anyway, jumbled junk is what it is.
That's perfect.
Yeah, Laura got it for me.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, like, it was last
We've
year.
seen this before.
Yeah, we've seen around.
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure
We've had
you've
this
seen it
conversation
on the
before.
podcast before.
Sounds about right.
Dude, it's like me too. I forget shit that happened just yesterday. I'm like, oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I told you about this yesterday. It's still amazing.
For me,
It's even more amazing today.
For me and Steve, we've done 275 episodes. Jeremy and Travis, we've done 27 and a half episodes 10 times. We just done them over and over again.
Seriously, I'm like, I know that I've told stories on here, and then I go to like tell one, and I go, I don't know if I told that one yet. So, I only have like 6 stories, so it's like, it's
Got a little note.
Yeah.
Check. Fuck. Check.
Yeah. It's good though, because like I'll watch a movie I never thought I watched, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, all right. So I can like get used.
That's
to
the worst. You get 60 pages into a book and go, motherfucker, I read this.
Well, for now with our age, as long as you've been reading and as much as you've been reading, I feel like that. Like that's happened to me too.
Oh.
I picked up a Dritz book where I'm like, I didn't miss any of these. So many pages in, I'm like, I never read this, and then all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit.
Yep. It all comes flooding back, and you're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Wow.
Stop reading books.
There's only one answer.
Just, put it down. Yeah. There's probably a movie of it. And movies you can watch multiple times without having to have an issue about your age.
Yeah.
No big deal, right?
No big deal.
Yeah.
It's when you say, I've never seen this movie, and you get halfway through it and go, that is a killer shark. I have seen this movie before.
Yep.
Yeah.
The joys of getting old.
Yeah. Aging
Well,
is awesome.
sounds like you guys are having more of a problem than I am.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Your name is based on your crotchety attitude.
Yeah.
When they call me Old Man Jeremy, it's gonna be because I can't remember shit.
Jeremy.
Or
Yeah, I shit my
Jeremy,
pants.
you're...
or tie your shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't tie them. No, I just have slip-ons now.
Why would you
I
tie
got
'em?
Velcro.
Why would you have shoes that tie?
Jeremy, your dick is out again. Put it away. Put it away. That's a boy. Good job.
Can you put that away, please?
Yep.
Sanitaries, I've actually had to ask people that.
Okay, so let's figure this out real quick. Steve isn't here. What are we telling the people again? Why isn't Steve here? What's he doing?
He was doing, he was trying to be a good dad.
Church. What is it? We should have came up with an elaborate story.
Yeah.
I remember one time we had
He just doesn't give a shit.
Pete was getting micro penis surgery or something like that.
We used to put effort into this show
Yeah.
a year ago.
Steve's getting new hair transplants.
Yeah.
In his butt.
Actually, I don't know if you guys did you see his
Cock hair transplants.
Did you see his video where he reviewed his new He-Man?
Yeah, 90
Yeah.
seconds in, it just
I
disappears.
didn't see
And
that one. I saw the next one.
No, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched most of the second video. And
He looked grumpy as shit.
Not only did grumpy, he just looked like that, like
disheveled.
disheveled.
Yeah.
I had to work today for 6 hours, and
I only had 2 breaks.
I was like, hey, that's awesome that you're reviewing a He-Man thing on the fucking My Wife's Gonna Kill Me page.
Not both.
Forget the fact that you have a fucking He-Man podcast. Jesus fucking Christ.
I love
Which
how
would have
somebody.
been great on.
I love how.
They would have loved it.
Did we lose my mic again?
I don't think any of our mics are working.
What?
I think it's coming out of the iPad.
Really?
Mm.
No?
Oh, more ninjas coming.
I don't hear. I don't know where my fucking headphones are.
I hear it when I talk
Test,
into
test,
it. I hear
test,
it in my
test,
ear.
test. Oh yeah, it's
Maybe.
there.
Yeah, you're right next to the
Test.
iPad.
Oh, that's true.
Test. Can you hear me right now, Jeremy?
Yes.
Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Dicks need
Yep.
to be sucked.
Yep.
I don't know.
What are they saying on there, Cody? They saying on there that
Hey, nobody's bitching.
Sound good.
Paul Schreiber says, you guys sound fine.
Perfect. So, what do we got for toy news and drama?
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
A long time.
That was great.
Hey, speaking of that, Mikey Smith, February 22nd, going to see Aaron Lewis and his acoustic guitar at Civic Center in Holland. We're super excited.
Oh, that sounds cool.
He surprised me with a ticket.
That's
Because
super cool.
he has no idea what I'm going to surprise him with to say thank you. But, well, it's not really a surprise because it's something he wants. But
I don't see any notes, Trav, or your phone out for the toy drama or toy.
Well, we usually do toy news first, but
hit me up, toy news. What you got?
that's
Cody,
all
did you
good.
get all those pictures I sent you?
Yep.
On there.
Cody's like, my favorite part. Yay.
Yeah, you guys get to look at all this shit.
Oh, EG.
Look at this
That's not
shit.
horrible.
Look at that guy.
Whoa,
These are cool.
that was pretty sweet.
These are cool.
These are
Big Bad Toy
Is this a
Store.
new build
yeah,
a figure
Big Bad
from Marvel
Toy Store
Legends?
exclusive. It's
Oh.
from Memory Toys. It's the ancient polar bear. Probably pairs well with your Legions there, Trav. This is a fucking beautiful figure.
$100, 105,
110.
110.
I don't have the polar bear ordered, but I have the grizzly bear ordered, which is weird because I think it's a different company, but it looks.
No, they have a
They have different versions.
they got
Oh,
they
they
got
do?
brown bear
Okay,
too.
good.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a couple others I put on here too.
I guess I just don't remember the Memory Toys being the company. But
That's pretty cool looking, though.
The polar bear.
You
and
don't
the grizzly-
remember memory toys. Those blood effects are amazing.
Yeah,
That's super cool.
The claw marks on his chest. That's sweet.
yeah, very cool.
I would
Ooh,
say
that's cool,
I'd
guys.
rather have the polar bear than the grizzly bear, but it's a little late for that.
Yep, $110.
I'm assuming that's like, what, a 9-inch, 10-inch figure?
You know, that's the only thing that I didn't pay attention to. I don't know how big it is, but he looks pretty large and in charge. So.
Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rick Emmert. Audio sounds fine, although turning off Pete's mic and picking him up through the others would probably be ideal.
Fuck Rick Emmett.
Is this the one the broken claw? Is this the one that you?
I don't remember.
The other one said Broken Claw too.
I don't remember mine
Oh, did it?
actually having battle damage.
That's
But
because yours was a Winnie the Pooh. That's why.
well,
You
it
should
also,
make a Winnie the Pooh like this. That'd be sweet.
I ordered it so long ago that it could be
This
changing.
is the first time I'm seeing this, so... you
Yeah,
ordered
this
it so
is
long ago?
also a pre-order right now on Big Bad Toy Store.
When did you order your bear, Trev?
Quite a while ago.
And you
months.
didn't order these bears because they just opened for pre-order.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if they just opened, but they are on pre-order. So
The arms are super long.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
But I think you're going to
Forearms
need
are
that
really
for it.
long.
I think he's going to be so hulking that you're going to need
Need
those
him for
arms.
balance?
Yeah.
Right. Kind of looks monkeyish, though.
I love were animals. That's like one of my going back to Altered Beast, the video game.
Yeah,
and we've talked about that before. So whenever I see these kind of things, I'm like, great example the Four Horsemen, the hippo, the rhino. I love those kind of things.
Well, and these are a lot of fun, but they also have other ones that are, I think, maybe even more fun that you can actually buy right now. If you skip through a little bit.
The paper clips and stuff?
Yes, we have a paperclip bear.
I just
Oh yeah, I sent them all at the same time, man. I don't know what the fuck.
I feel like $100 is
This?
like $100.
Yeah.
Did you say I feel like $100
This?
is like $100?
Keep going.
Same
Go
one.
over
It
one.
feels like a little too high. And it's
going.
not
Is that a
horrible.
Keep
but
going.
scale figure?
Keep going.
I guess
That's
that's
where,
it.
yeah, we don't
Keep
really
going.
know exactly.
There
what
we
it's-
go.
Holy
Again,
check that guy.
$100 is $100.
King Kong in a prison outfit. That's
See?
sweet.
Travis, there's one for you.
You can't go put your hands on females if they say no. This is
These
all
are-
Me Too movement here.
This one is in stock. It's Mr. G, Prison King version, 1/10 scale figure by Memory Toys. It's a gorilla in a prison jumpsuit. $75. Also, there's Mr. G karate version. He's in a gi.
Do they have a Mr. G string? It's the stripper one.
No, they do not have the stripper yet. But here you go, Mr. G, King of Brooklyn.
Holy crap.
He's got Mr. G.
What's
Get
in
it,
the
Mr. G?
case?
Well,
It's a rifle.
yeah, I would assume it'd be a gun. But... And then Mr. G, police version for Trav. There you go, buddy.
This is the bear that I actually have on order from Memory Toys, the grizzly. But I will say that these are updated pictures. This isn't what originally. I mean, there was obviously pictures when I bought it, but and yes, what I did pay for was $110.
Well, and somebody's just saying that it sounds like maybe they just dropped the polar bear so they updated photos and did both. But it sounds like the articulation is not the same between the two. Based on what Brick something. The grizzly bear is the same company, but the sculpt is slightly different, articulated on the bicep, but polar bear is not. Maybe this is updated. They updated from the initial.
Yeah.
It's about 9 inches.
Oh, and
Very
it says
great
the
looking
heads up,
sculpt.
the same gorilla is only $60 from 5K Toys. So, looks like you have some options too. That gorilla, he looks freaking sweet. So, but yeah, I figured I'd bring those to all y'all's attention.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
The gorillas are fun. They're not anything I'd buy.
No.
but they're fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you'd want to get a police officer gorilla to just randomly beat up all your other action figures, but whatever.
Oh, look, turtles.
Mezco.
Mezco turtles.
4-pack of turtles.
$946.
I was gonna say, what is the price?
$400. So really not too bad for 4 super detailed figures with tons of fucking accessories.
But the 2 turtle fans in this room are not going to buy them.
Right, I will. I won't be. I can't.
There's no. If I had 400,
I need to draw a line.
I'd have a turtle van.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
But your other
these-
turtles then.
Right.
Yeah.
These look fucking amazing though. The details that they have
Oh,
on
it's,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, they look just like turtles.
They each have 3 different heads. I'm
Ninja
talking
Turtles.
like the scales and like the just
Featuring
little
soft
details
goods
when you
and
zoom
ninja
in.
gear.
You can just skip through those to get some good picks.
They're cool looking.
I will. If you're a Mezco fan and you're a turtle fan, I am sure you are losing your mind right now about these.
Yeah, it's. I know some people were complaining because they don't do like individuals or whatever. Like 400 is too much. It's like, yeah, but if you had just one, it'd probably be like 150.
They might, yeah. They about 125. Yeah, 100,
Yeah.
125 each.
So I mean,
So,
Delivery date, I'm guessing, is 2026.
jeez.
who knows?
I don't know. I'm still waiting for my Destro.
You remember? Do you remember the Fantastic Four? Remember when we talked about the Fantastic Four from Mezco?
No.
I mean,
Nope.
it's been a long time, and I've had those babies on order for a long time.
Oh, these guys look amazing. I would love to see like a movie with these designs or something because
They're awesome.
oh, girl, lots of extra gear and whatnot. Just looks really cool. So, those of you who are listening at home and not looking at the visual, be sure to check it out.
Yeah,
They are gorgeous.
They are.
I just like you said that $400 price point.
And they all have unique body sculpts, so it's not like they're just
Not the same figure.
right.
Man,
They're all
Maverick.
Wow, look at
Maverick
that.
is
Look at
the
those
king of
heads.
saying dumb shit.
Yeah.
I wish they'd re-release Popeye. Don't say dumb shit, Maverick.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants
Look,
that.
two regular pieces of pizza, 2 that are slopping, different headbands.
Well, yeah, if you want to set up your characters where they're actually pulling the pizza out of the box, that's a
Yeah,
great scene.
buddy.
Right?
Or holding it up like they're eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you do that, but that's
I don't know. That's,
We all have
that's
our own
pretty
journey to
interesting.
go
That's
on,
pretty
so.
interesting. I mean, you're right. $400, but when you break it down to individual,
yeah, $100 a piece plus a bunch of extra shit.
yeah,
look at that
it's,
math.
it's not horrible.
That's fucking Mona Shore's math there.
That's right. I graduated. Lots of extra little gear.
It's gonna have some amazing stuff, and when people start posting pictures, people are gonna lose their minds.
People are going to be screaming, "Where's Shredder?
Wow, look
Where's
at that.
Splinter? Where's April?" You
Yeah.
know. Now, granted, we have a bazillion different versions of Turtles right now.
Yes, yeah. I mean, Turtles really is the whore of toy properties right now.
But even Playmates is putting out
Reissues.
the movie. Yeah, the stupid classic collection movie figures that they did years ago that look like shit that they've been using the same
With the spots on them?
No, they don't have the. Oh, do they have spots? What do you?
The one movie versions had spots.
Oh no, I'm talking like the updated classic, not vintage. Like they put them out probably within the last 10 years.
The big ones, right? They're kind of bigger.
Yeah, they're kind of bigger, 6 inches, and whatever. Like they're using the same bodies for everything right now, and they're like re-putting those out. Like, how are you going to put those out again when NECA is just tearing it the f up right
Because-
Well, what's going on in the Turtles world right now to get people interested in the toys?
now? There's
nothing.
a movie that's going to be coming out.
When? But we haven't even got dates on that, do we?
Uh,
I thought it
later
was just
this
been-
year.
I thought it was just
Rogen's?
talked
Later
about.
this
Is it
year,
Seth
yeah,
Rogen's?
Seth Rogen, and that'll be featured at the end of my news section here. So,
Yay.
Also, if you like Fraggles,
How do you not love Fraggle Rock?
So good.
I think this is Boss Fight Studio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Keyword there being fight.
But they look great. Is that Gobo?
That's good.
Yeah. $40.
Never watched it.
No?
Surprise.
There's a direct tie into the type of person you've become.
I was gonna say, surprise.
A couple of Doozers. A Doozer 2-pack. It's $40. We got Red for $40. Uncle Traveling Matt. I sense a new nickname for one of our friends. $40.
He does look like an Uncle Matt.
Oh yeah.
That might cause a boss fight.
It's all tied together, man. And then, there's the Flange Doozer for $25 on his own.
You ever given Heidi a flange doozer? There's no way,
baby.
There's no way that's not something naughty. You know what I mean?
And then
gave her the old flange doozer yesterday.
these are some more Glyos figures. These are from Brandon Michael Barker, who was at Legions Con actually selling some of his stuff. He had a prototype of this guy. He's got some Masters of the Universe inspired Warlords of War figures from Man or Monster Studios. Yeah, there's
Man.
a trap jaw looking
These are
fella.
like this big,
Yeah,
too.
they're small.
I get it, but man, that's super close to being copyright
I know, right?
infringement. I mean, that
real close.
That's not super close. That's
That's
there.
pretty dang close.
No.
Yeah, that's right there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, than like a
Is that Finjitsu or
Jitsu version. Yeah, I mean they have different names.
He's probably called Finjutsu in this.
Schnoz? Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Schnoz. What's the Isocron? Is that what that says? For the trap jaw
Yeah,
one.
Isocron,
And then
Yep.
for Jitsu. Or you can buy all three for $75, which is not a deal because all of them are $25 each. But regardless,
Bonus orders, man.
If you needed help with math, though.
So, and here's the last of the news that I have. We have
Turtles.
a leaked or maybe official put out, but anyway, it's been taken down on several sites. But this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem poster for the new movie. This is the one from Seth Rogen, where they are focusing more on the teenage aspect of the Turtles.
It's not live.
It is not live action. No, it's animated.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
The
that.
style looks
Okay.
That
Kind of-
sucks.
It kind of reminds me of Into the Spider-Verse in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
The Turtles look like the Turtles for the most part. Mikey's got braces. Donnie's got glasses. And something interesting with his bow. There's some stuff going on there. I don't really know. Maybe it's a musical instrument or something. But regardless, they look like the Turtles.
Not to go off topic.
But here we go.
Here we are.
When they go, hey, we're gonna focus on teenagers. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. But I will tell you, if I am watching a show and they interject a child into the show, I'm watching Bad Batch right now, and I hate Omega. I'm like, great, I want to watch these 4 badass motherfuckers chase around save this little kid every episode. Great. Just what I need. Fuck children.
Perfect example.
Fuck children. Is that what you're saying?
Perfect example.
I love fucking dogs.
Perfect example. The best example of this ever. Scrappy Doo.
Yeah.
Scrappy Doo is the worst.
Yeah.
He ruined Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Ruined it.
Agreed.
They do that with a lot of things, though. You know,
Cousin Oliver.
Cousin Oliver for the Brady Bunch.
Why though? Why do they feel like we have to interject like
Seven
a
and
child
Married with
into
Children.
all
Well, the
these
difference is though is like what Pete is talking about in Cousin Oliver for the Brady Bunch is Omega wasn't interjected. Omega's been there since day one, and she's the female. She's number 2 off the line.
Mm-hmm.
So there is some story there, but you're right, and there's some arc there where she's going to become one of these clones.
You're
She's
still
just
allowed to
young.
hate it, even though he's trying to
Yeah.
defend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was some promotional images like, I don't know, over a year ago, and it showed like Leo's it's like lined notebook paper, and he's got like notes of like like he was in school or something.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
little art drawings and stuff on it. So I think they're gonna lean into like the more kid aspect of it. So
I don't, like I said,
preteen.
teenage is totally fine with me. Like I hate when you have to interject a small child into a story. Like almost like, God, who was I just talking? They were like, yeah, Walking Dead. I hated Carl. Like Carl was so whiny until he gets to an age where all of a sudden you're like, okay, yeah, like now he's worth having around. Otherwise, just bait.
kids suck.
Goes to show kids ruin everything.
Bait.
Jesse says, why do they have to keep doubling down on Donnie and the glasses? Because he's smart. Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, plus, okay, so Donnie needs glasses, and we got Mikey with braces. Who the fuck's paying for this shit?
And where are they going?
Right.
Where are they going?
That was my biggest struggle too when I saw that was who was paying for the turtle's braces, the humanoid turtle that was raised by a humanoid rat. I struggled with that.
You're okay with all of that, but
Yeah.
when the turtle needs glasses,
Right.
that's where that's not believable.
Everybody knows that
not
specific
believable.
type of turtle has perfect 20/20 vision.
God, McFarlane is killing it with this DC stuff. The DC
Maverick
multiverse
just
stuff.
took a shot at me about being a dice addict. And I was like, if you weren't a virgin, I would take offense to that. But
Mav's got a girlfriend. I mean,
yeah, so did Monte Teo.
so he says. You know what?
Please.
Cool stuff
It
there.
is some really cool stuff.
Another
McFarlane?
Batman.
Is it? You can't. I don't blame. I know people get upset about,
He's like the Spider-Man for Marvel.
and he is.
You guys were just talking about turtles. You have like a million of those.
I'm not. You're looking at me. I was
Gave that motherfucker a mic. Sit in your booth and shut up.
Yeah, the exact same four turtles. These are some great looking figures. If I was a DC,
Are they seeing these or is it just
Yeah,
us?
they were.
I
They
understand
were.
why, Mike, why you are very happy with Mr. McFarlane nowadays.
Yeah, nah.
I am.
Yeah, it's
What does this meat?
it's pretty impressive. Taco meat.
Just taco meat and
Yep.
cheese?
Yep. Yes. Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go. Right in the mic. There you go.
Are you guys?
I'm gonna pre-order all of it.
Yeah. Okay. So Mike's in on.
I'm gonna
anybody else?
wait. I'm gonna wait
I
for him to
gotta
go
say,
on
he
clearance.
looks tits, man.
I'm gonna wait for him to go on clearance.
We're looking at the Dr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze right now.
Yeah,
That freeze does not have a PhD, Trev.
I am a sucker for ice and snow characters, so he does look pretty sweet.
It looks great. It looks like they did a good job.
Doesn't look like Arnold. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Right? I want the Arnold version.
Mr. Freeze.
I'm Mr. What?
Oh.
Chris.
You know, I watched that like in the
6
last year or
times.
something, and I was fucking dying.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I love it.
hilarious.
So good.
It's
I
hilarious.
love it.
Batman and Robin, I think.
What is
That
this?
Oh, this is from the new movie.
Yep. So I'm guessing
Oh,
Hasbro.
Dungeons in Danger? What the fuck? Dungeons and Dragons.
Uh,
I like how they're calling it the Golden Archive. They haven't been released yet
but they're golden.
in their archive.
So these are for the movie figures.
Yep.
I would say the trailer looked fun. For
Yeah,
the Dungeons
looks
and
fun.
Dragons movie. Yep. The toys really aren't doing a
The
ton.
face
for me.
sculpts are shit.
Yeah, because that's supposed to be Rodriguez, I think.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's like the female barbarian character in this story. Yeah. But I definitely could see people using that stuff for fodder.
Yeah.
Letty!
Yeah. $26.99.
Oh.
Expensive. I mean, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just assuming
no,
it's
I-
Hasbro.
And it's in that. I think you'll be seeing a lot
Again,
of this stuff on
clearance.
or they won't. They will not mass produce these. This might be one of those where one wave shows up at your store and that's it.
Yeah. And it, depending on how the movie does too.
Yeah.
Of course, they'll be out 2 months before the movie comes out. People will buy them up. The movie will suck.
I'm
and
gonna tell you guys right now. Be prepared for D&D people to be just like Star Wars people, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They've got 40 years
yeah.
worth of this stuff, and if you don't get it right, they're gonna be hell to pay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that movie
What's
goes
on
down.
this one?
Same thing.
Well, there's a cracker that was on it.
Oh, good golly.
What are these?
Joy Toys, I think.
That's
If my memory serves me correct.
That's kind of cool.
V-Toys.
V-Toy Studio, yeah, and I can't remember what this one is actually called, and I can't read
that.
the language.
Is there subtitles?
No, it's English.
Closed captioning.
Red Demon.
Asura Red Demon. This could be a great example where we don't know anything about this figure.
No, but God, look at the details.
112.
Badass ninja
6 inch.
pork.
Yeah, so 6
Scale.
inch. And that thing looks like it would fit right into a lot of different toy lines.
But not Legions.
Oh, definitely Legions. Definitely Legions.
What's the retail on that? $89.99?
That would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There is a lot of really nice stuff coming out right now, but those prices are just starting to,
Yeah.
and it's getting to the point where like there's a lot of lines that while I think they're really neat, they're just
Ooh, that
so
looks
cost
cool.
prohibitive.
Well, and there's so many things coming
That's
out.
cool.
Like, we'll take Turtles, for example, how there's just like 80 different versions of it coming out now, and it's like getting to be kind of overkill.
Yeah. My God.
Jesus.
That was Lord of the Rings, I think.
No, look like Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Is that Marvel?
Black Spider. It looks like it's a knockoff, maybe.
Yeah,
That's
some
Venom,
kinda-
right?
It is.
Venom
Yep.
knockoff.
That's like Agent Venom with
Yeah,
on
Agent
crack.
Venom.
It is. That's Agent Venom. That's what it looked like.
Somebody's
in the
getting
comic.
sued.
But it's
I'm
Black
sure that's
Spider.
getting
No,
sued.
I'm sure these are probably licensed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is amazing.
They look great.
Yep. Although you know what, you might be right, Kyle, because of the names they got on them.
White Spider.
Yeah, they wouldn't
Yeah.
call that White Spider if it was from Marvel.
Yeah.
No, if they were paying for rights, they'd be using names.
Very true.
Octopus Man?
It's a Octopus Man. And it looks
What
like
the
the
fuck,
movie
man?
version
Yeah.
of
Yeah, Doc Ock.
the Alfred
I mean,
Molina.
I shouldn't be surprised. You've got third-party Masterpiece Transformers
So I heard someone told me that they had now started to really crack down
just
on.
on one company. There's
Okay.
only one company that Takara Hasbro went after. And, yeah, they're done. So I don't know if they're going one at a time, but I'm not surprised. I mean, I see this and, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing it. But,
Vulture.
yeah.
Yeah, but if you
You're
start
not
talking
even
about
trying at this point to not.
No.
come.
Yeah, no.
well, you also talk about different countries. It's not like this is something being designed in America or anything.
It
like
doesn't
that.
matter. I mean, it does.
I know.
Neither are the third-party
I know.
Transformers. They're,
No, what are you talking about? Takara? Takara's based in Knoxville, Tennessee. You can tell by the name.
They look pretty good.
They do look great.
Yeah.
Now, are they put? Now, I see 112 in the underneath there.
It's
That
12
looks like the
World.
Marvel
It's
one.
not
12 World, it's
It's
okay.
now
It's okay.
112.
Well, it does
It
say,
does say
it does
112,
say
yeah.
112.
And it looks very similar to the 112 logo. So
Yeah, but that's probably just.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If they're ripping off figures, they're ripping off Mezco too.
my kid is watching that freaking
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
I love the design. That's a lot of fun.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, buddy,
Jesus
look at
Christ.
I hate to tell you, I'm probably gonna be checking it out at some point.
No.
It's some weird shit, but man, just when my kid was describing it to me, I'm like,
Is it anime?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like-
then that's you'll be watching it
I'm like, that actually sounds
with
kind
your
of fun.
Bloody Mary on Sunday afternoons.
What are you doing today? Well, I'm having a Bloody Mary watching Chainsaw.
Chainsaw Man. What's Chainsaw Man? Well, he's got chainsaws
Snaps
for
are gonna
arms and
start-
chainsaw coming out of his head.
Snaps are gonna start coming out. You gonna spend the night and watch Chainsaw Man with me?
Have you guys seen the trailer for the Evil Dead Rise?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That bitch is gonna be good.
It's gonna be groovy.
Gory as hell.
It will be groovy. Yeah, it looks
Every week
nasty.
you just send me one photo, Travis, and it's just the Attack on Titan.
Just want to remind you.
Yeah, every week, just one photo.
I finally finished it. I sent you more photos. Don't be saying that. I hope to God you got
What
more
it?
photos from me. Is that really it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
In my head, I sent you Manny.
You didn't get my headshots?
Here, literally, it does say, you sent one photo.
Jesus.
Hmm.
Can't take you anywhere. How many you got to send him now?
A decent amount.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely decent amount.
Need to have like waiting music.
Yeah. Anything else?
Any other toy news?
I have nothing. No.
This is toy news. I'll send you this right now just so we can just talking about this while I go and look for the other ones because I think this will be a fun one to discuss.
The half-naked women? Oh, yep,
Yes.
it sure is.
It is.
Good guess.
I'm sorry. It's a
Wow.
screenshot, Cody. I'm sorry.
Let's be honest.
You know when you take a screenshot, you can like
You can trim
edit it before you save it.
I know, but
He
I
just
really,
sent it.
I really didn't mean to. The whole plan with this one was not to. I was just gonna talk about it, but I don't know how to say the company's name. And Zesray, X-Ray.
It's probably
I think it's probably X-ray
X-ray.
That makes
in
sense.
a weird way.
Yeah.
So X-Ray Studio, this is a female figure that they have out right now. A lot of people have been buying these to mix in with different lines or just have their own. I mean, it's a cool line regardless. Female figures were one of the more recent waves. And I just want to read you guys the bio on this. And this came, I found this online. So, born as a fighter, Vladia never stopped resisting even if she became a slave. Initially,
She's a whore.
She's such a whore, and her favorite musician is Doggy. She's actually called Canine.
Initially, she was just a female slave at school. After prevent from being, and I'm reading this right from their page, by the way.
This is not an English as a first language type.
No, not even close. After prevent from being raped and gnawing off a gladiator's penis,
Wow!
and causing his death, she began to be noticed by Aquilus. She was not executed or punished, but she began to be trained.
And they started calling her Dick Breath.
And in this corner, Dick Breath.
Gladiatrix were very rare. She could feel a lot of covetous eyes staring at her body when she was at the training ground.
And smelling her throat.
She maintained a high state of alert and was ready to kill anyone who tried to rape her.
Jesus Christ, it's like a line?
But there was a lucky man, Medicus, who was accepted by her and could even sleep with her after she had won the match.
She let him rape her. Jesus Christ.
She liked his calm and melancholy face, and she understood that he yearned for freedom as she did.
Urined.
The desire for freedom made her crazy, and she took it into the arena. She was often unable to stop chopping on opponents who had been already killed until their bodies turned to pieces. She enjoyed the audience cheering for her. After more and more victories, she became remarkable and had some special rights. For example, she could ask Medicus to serve and please her after winning, and she usually wanted a lot.
She wants a plate of dicks.
Did Kane write this?
That's literally from their site.
That is...
Wow.
Wow.
Not often where this group of guys is completely
Yeah, it's hard to shut us up.
holy shit.
Yeah, you have to look at this too.
Ooh. Man, read the bio on this, it's gotta be great.
We're now looking at a Lord of the Rings Aragon, and it is
12-inch scale.
it looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
Did they clone him and shrink him down or something? What is going on here?
It looks really good.
Yeah, that is amazing. And God damn. Farts will never not be funny.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Jeremy's Peyton
Is this real?
That looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks just like him.
Got a bloody hand there. That's pretty sweet.
That's it.
$60.
Wow.
That can't be right.
That seems.
Oh, that's the
way
deposit.
off.
That's the deposit.
Okay, yeah. Good. Yeah, click on pre-order and see what it says.
Full price is $480.
Yikes!
I think I'd rather have 4 turtles.
Oh, the $60 was just. Oh.
Rooted hair.
What, did you already put your money down on it?
Yeah.
I already put that $60. No. Trevor Williams sending us that information. That is absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to see the kind of pictures he takes of that thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a write-off. 480? Yeah, no problem.
480.
So 1.6, so it's like 12 inches.
12 inches,
tall.
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool. It's not mortgage payment cool, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely wild. Real quick before we go into toy drama, I just wanted to bring up a few customs that I have been seeing in all the wonderful places on the internet. I think I just sent them to you, Cody, which, I mean, I thought I did that an hour ago. Obviously, that didn't work out very well. So we have, and this guy always does things.
That's cool. He used a shield.
Yeah, okay, so this is the fun thing about, so we were looking at a dewback here.
Yep.
A Star Wars 6-inch
That
dewback.
just feels like a racist term.
Dewback?
Yeah. I know it's not, but God, it feels...
Who would it be racist against? Who would
I don't know. It just
It'd be
sounds
racist
like it. Just
against
sounds
that
bad.
crazy Viking bitch with the sex going on. She's always got dew on
Oh,
her.
cockmouth?
God.
I have no idea where the custom head comes from on this, but the dewback is what really impressed me. So the horns are from the new shield that came with the deluxe that pack, the Nate Barch pack. That shield, it looks like he heated it up.
Heated up enough to bend it over
the nose to
yeah,
create like a...
That's really cool.
Oh, I just thought that was super cool. Next.
The Jewish community is upset.
Maverick posted up his Marvel's Gonna Kill Me cleavers that he had painted.
From Germany.
And I'll tell you, these look pretty awesome. The paint job he done on that.
Uh-huh.
Yep, which he's got him with the Furious 4 here. And then that caused a few of our other listeners to post a few, including John Caulfield posted his, which is going to be the skeleton one.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
John's stuff is always good.
Super cool.
How do we know all these talented motherfuckers?
From all over the world.
I know.
And then Tim Sawyer's.
Fuck him.
Fuck you, Tim.
Tim also did a great job with this this custom and piece.
It looks good. It looks really good. I like the bone handle and really did that well. And it's missing a big wrestling belt, though.
I got a few of these that I really liked with the Father Christmas figure. Let's see if I can get these sent to you. Oh, not that way.
They're not sent yet, but they will be.
I'm trying, definitely trying here. Ooh, 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 ooh.
This is why I don't send things to Cody, because I suck.
Yeah, but you'd send them, when you do send them to Cody, you send them more than 30 seconds after the show starts.
Yeah.
I
risk.
I mean, or an hour.
Oh, look at now all this shit shows up. Did that just happen? Did a bunch of shit just show up in here? Oh, anyway.
No, there's two.
Oh, I don't know.
Little
I'm
Gandalf-y?
pretty sure I saw another one. Yeah, someone used the Father Christmas and made a little Gandalf here, which I thought was super cool.
That's neat.
And that was Peter Chen. And then we had one where someone made a little dwarf out of him. Looks like Anthony Houseel with this one.
Anthony Houseel's beard's not gray.
Which I thought was super awesome. And this one I found just for you, Cody. And just another example of how talented these people could be and doing some just cool stuff.
Is that a Transformer?
It is.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's cool.
Eugene Unick.
Oh, my God.
Definitely
Wow.
posted it.
Optimus Prime got the flaming axe. Holy shit, that's beautiful.
Yeah, definitely some Wolf King parts in there because that's definitely Emil's head.
Hashtag Ben Talmadge.
That's a
Damn.
pretty cool piece. I just thought that was super neat, and just like what people's talents are.
Got a super chat from Curtis. Says, plug for those watching live. Tune into Shooting the Shelf tonight when we talk to Corn Boy
And then there's
himself.
this one.
Yeah, that's a great show, man. Curtis Ackerman's doing a great job with that. He's got a friend that helps him out every now and again named Jesse Arnold.
Yeah.
So
Audio only listeners get lost. Wow. It's aggressive.
So this is a fun one that I thought for a little bit of drama that would be interesting to talk about. And I know I kind of already brought up Clone Wars, but CBR News or CBR.com posted Star Wars: The Bad Batch changed many character models due to whitewashing complaints. For starters, did any of you hear whitewashing complaints about Bad Batch?
Not about Bad Batch, but there's always been since day one, there's like 3 black people in the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
yeah, but they're important people, right? Their main roles.
Lando, Captain Panaka.
Isn't Samuel L. Jackson in Star Wars?
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. That's it.
Giancarlo something blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. In
Well,
there.
I mean, but yeah, it's
It would be one thing if there was only 3 black people and every other person was white, but it's not, because there's like 10,000 alien races and all sorts of other weird shit. Like,
I know it's we're a room right now of 6 white dudes having this conversation, but the hard part for me is I look at Clone Wars and go and Bad Batch, and I'm like, you do realize they're clones,
yeah, and they're not even
white.
Yeah.
he's like, I don't know, is he
island, like an islander,
Yeah.
Pacific
like a
Islander?
Polynesian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Samoan, if you will.
Yeah.
They're all clones of that dude.
Yeah.
Even the little girl, right? They're
Yeah,
clones.
they're all
Yes,
they're all
clones. It's just wild to me how sometimes like this stuff just like goes down this rabbit hole of okay, well we got to figure out. Okay, so I'm like,
If Steve was here, he'd go on a side tirade about women being in these shows, and
definitely possible.
yeah.
Yep. All right, so now to get into some.
That's people that just don't have anything better to do.
Yeah, that's.
I got some while you're looking, Trev.
Thank you, thank God.
So, somebody, and I apologize, I pulled the Travis, I don't remember who tagged me in it. They posted a picture. It was a link to a Kickstarter for Mimic Dice. So some dice sets coming up on Kickstarter. January 17th it goes live. Cool. So I go and check out the Kickstarter, put a little heart on it so I'd reminded for it. I happened to come across... So for those of you that don't know what a Mimic is, essentially is that. It looks like a treasure chest, and you go to open it, and it opens its mouth and it bites your hand off. Okay? So somebody asks on this post, so Mimic Dice, what's the reasoning for the name? Inexpensive mimics of expensive dice?
Oh Jesus!
Do you guys make them? More importantly, do you check their balance at all? A bubble on a number 1 is a killer. A bubble on a 22 will make the DM sad. So, Mimic Dice responds to this from their official page and says, I'm a mimic. My factory is in the Underdark outside Blingdenstone, so my dice company is Mimic Dice. Being funny, talking about the lore.
Yeah.
Then he says, but I guess the name could also imply we copy other people's designs and mimic them, especially if they have nice ones and we can undercut their price. So yeah, that's why. That's from the company! So then somebody responds and goes, so you steal art. Got it. And then somebody goes, it's epoxy, glitter, and some paint. Just chill. And then Mimic Dice comes back and says, if you think picking red and blue is art, then yes, I'm stealing children's finger paint art. I'm like, holy shit. You're not doing yourself any favors, man.
Doubling down.
Yeah. So I just thought it was kind of funny.
In the Mythic Legions Cabal,
Oh no!
Michael Braunwert said, I freaking love all things Mythic Legions. Seriously, it's like rediscovering the joy of sex, but in beautifully sculpted plastic badass form.
He said sex and ass, and Elliot didn't kick him out. I'm pretty sure I got kicked out for saying hell one time.
You never got kicked out.
I got a post deleted for swearing.
You got a post deleted though. I mean, you didn't
I'm sorry, kicked out of a comment. Whatever.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean, bitch. You're supposed to be on my side.
5 minutes penalty box.
2 minutes. High dicking.
Eric Munez replied, it's been a while and I've missed him.
Been a long time.
Been a while.
You need to get laid. But this post didn't stop. It kept going, and eventually one of our own got in on it.
Maverick.
Stephen Bushotee.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Sex is overrated. Mythic Legions are not.
You know what you sound like?
Who?
It is perfect. You sound like Joe from Family Guy, the one in the wheelchair. Patrick Warburton. That's the perfect voice.
I did
for
it. I
Steven.
can never do it again, so that would have been good. Eric comes back and says, "Sounds like you need to get laid too."
There it is.
Everybody's handing it out.
There it is.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Israel Ramirez says, "No, he doesn't. Lord Alpha is saving himself for Mythic Legion's Chimera Bone Dog Snake thing."
I love Ish.
He loves fucking dogs.
Robert Croucher said, "Hey, Steve, I think you need to get out more." Kevin Dunphy said, "Stephen Bushotee, the sexual tyrannosaur."
It's because he wrecks every single sexual experience he has with Courtney.
Or like Tyranna Boar.
Jeremiah Daniels.
If she were president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Jeremiah agreed with Steve. He says, "I agree. I get to touch my Mythic Legions way more often than I get to touch my wife."
That's no lie.
It's pretty much.
It's not true. All my Mythic Legions are in storage.
How much do you guys really want to talk about the troll heads debacle?
Wait, what happened?
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
He knows exactly what happened.
What, trollhead debacle, you say?
So, long story short, and I don't want to go too much into explaining the whole aspect of it, but there was a factory issue with the Mythic Legions trolls. They got sent without the extra head, which was obviously a huge part of the selling point.
And some of them were missing chains.
And the chain was missing as well. Yep. The Four Horsemen made the decision. It was either do we hold the trolls and wait for this stuff to come in and then send it, or do we get the people, the trolls, as quickly as possible, actually and ahead of schedule, and then get them the extra parts when they come in. They made the decision, we're going to send the trolls out. We will also then send the heads when they come, which is...
No charge!
Yes, it's going
No,
to...
what about customs? Costs money to go through customs.
That is true. There is going to be it's not a perfect scenario, obviously.
Don't live there. Live here.
Come to America.
Move to America if you're going to collect these figures, damn it.
Well, our good friend John Caulfield posts, confirmed on the 4-ish Horsemen o'clock, people who ordered the All-Star Trolls will get both heads in the replacement shipment. 4 Horsemen going above and beyond as usual.
Yeah.
That's salt of the earth, man. John's good shit.
And I also want to include that
So that means you're getting a free head.
Yeah, there's an extra head as well. Yes.
Yep.
And Jeremy then came on. I can't remember if he just went on live on the Cabal or where but he came and explained why there's an actual piece in there that's going to make it easier. I mean, it was another example.
The company thought it was only going to be one head, and then when they found out it was 2, then they had
to swap the interior neck connection piece.
Yes.
Because the ones that they made and were going to send were just put it on once and that's it. And they didn't realize that there was going to be a swappability, so that they had to retool that piece in the neck underneath.
Yep.
And that's why they decided not to ship, because they knew we weren't going to like that, and they knew that wasn't what they wanted.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So what do you guys think? What's your? I mean, boom, there you go.
Mistakes happen. They did the perfect thing. That's the best thing they could have done, I think.
Out front, open,
fix the
honest.
problem. Yeah.
Hey, this was the problem. This is the solution. We'll do the best that we can for you.
Yeah.
So did they end up not sending the trolls?
The trolls have been sent.
I got mine.
So they did send the trolls.
So they are, on their own dollar, are going to ship those heads and chains free. Horsemen.
Now, is it going to be difficult for people to get the head off of the troll that they got in order to put one of the other heads on?
It's been suggested to heat it up, but
Which is pretty common.
But I mean, Jeremy showed how he did it, and it didn't seem too difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That, I think, to your question, I think that is probably one of the secondary issues. The main issue is once you pop that head off and put one of the heads that were going to be sent, you weren't going to get it off again without breaking it or damaging it.
Okay, so you could get the one head off once, but you couldn't get the second head off?
That's my understanding. That's not, I don't know if that's the official, but the
I
way
think it
Jeremy
could have been
said
done, but there could have been damage.
Yes, the way Jeremy said it
Potential
was
for
is that when they made those heads again, they weren't meant to come off. They were meant to be put on and to be left alone. The accessibility to take the head off and put the head on is what was there was something miscommunication between the factory and the horsemen, and so they just nipped it in the bud and said no, we can't have these, we can't have it where our
So now when you get your
are-
troll, do you have to pop the head off and then swap out the neck piece?
No.
Or the new neck piece?
I think it's inside the head. So, like, for example, and again, I could be getting this wrong, but from what I understand is like there's a ring or a ball and socket that holds the head on, and swivels and everything. And they're made to more, I guess want to say they're more of a lock. So when you stick it on, you get all the stuff, but they're not made to go on and off, on and off, on and off.
Okay.
But the new one, the one that they're fixing, is made more so that those heads can come off easier.
Oh, okay.
To be swappable,
Right.
more swappable. And if anybody listening,
How often do you plan on swapping your troll head?
it doesn't matter. It's for that reason.
Right, but if you wanted to take the head off that you got with the troll and put the spare head on, the solution that came with it would have been fine because you could put that head on and that head stays on.
That's
Unless
if
every week
that's
you're
if
going to swap your
and
heads
that
out.
could very well be, or if somebody buys more than one troll and they want to put heads on stuff. But it's just the chance that there's going to be issues with the people that are swapping them out regularly. They don't want
Jesus, what kind of fucking life do you have? Hey man, you want to go out and get beers tonight? I can. I'm swapping the heads on my trolls.
Some people like to play with their toys.
Yeah.
So this post got interesting, to say the least. And there was a lot. And, some people went to battle over this, including our very own 1/6 shooter. But here...
Which side was he on?
The winning side, of course. Maynard Searing, who is a friend of the show. And
Sure.
Scott Wiles, one of Scott Wiles' boys. And he says, serious question. How is fulfilling what was ordered going above and beyond? They made the mistake and are fixing it as they should. I've never seen a company make a mistake and not make it right. Which is like astronomical to me that he's never experienced where you...
Did he buy Mattel, the classics?
Yeah, I mean, were you
Masters? Because
I can't think of
they
how many
didn't
times.
fix some
Did he do
shit.
anything with Megalopolis?
But I've never seen a Toy Biz forgot the hose for Apocalypse Bath and made it right. People act as if this is something that only the Four Horsemen do, which I agree with him that it's not just there are other companies that do make things right. Of
Well,
course.
two heads is above and beyond because you're only missing one head.
But these guys handle it like immediately and directly right to fans.
Yeah.
They're
They
like
don't
Super
wait
7
for
had
it.
some
Yeah.
issues, and they would just like close the door.
We're just gonna wait and see what happens.
Exactly.
Elder Nahan says, hey, they're including extra heads. And he said, I don't see the point including the head we already have on the figure. Was this another factory mistake? If it just makes no sense for me from a financial standpoint. All I want is what I ordered.
Well, we all
You're
do.
going to get what you ordered. You're just...
Plus other things.
Yeah, you're just going to have to wait a little bit.
Right. What are you going to
Yeah.
do with the other head? I mean, I understand that too. Like,
I think
you
the
know.
only reason why people should, quote, be upset is because if they are like mint in box collectors, those parts will not be in the box.
And that I understand.
So
but
I could see where
but-
those people are like, God damn it.
And I get to that point, but are those heads going to be sealed in a plastic bubble inside the box, or are they just going to be underneath the cardboard? Or...
Right, they might not have ever been shown anyway.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
I can't remember how those
I mean, it's a
are
displayed.
displayed.
It's a good point, but
I'm just saying that's like
And
the
box-
only reason
box
why
that
you
they
should
got
be
doesn't
bitching.
have a missing head hole because the factory would have been like, "Hey, there's a big empty hole in this plastic. Is that an issue?"
There's definitely not that for sure.
So my guess is they probably were going to come in a separate box inside the. So to Jeremy's singular point, Men on Box Collector doesn't really matter because all you're going to get is.
But they know, Kyle.
I
Every
know
time
they
they
know.
look
Yeah,
at the
I
shelf,
know.
they know about the deceit.
So this
Honestly, that
The
makes it
deceit.
more
It just
collectible to have that extra piece in the
Yeah.
debacle and the whole thing.
this moved into another group, Legions of Dystopia, I think it was called. Yep. Which is I think it was designed to be kind of like a rant, like mature group from the most part.
It's anything goes. You're not going to get kicked out for posting something inappropriate if you bitch about something, then you just get kicked out because we don't want to fucking hear it.
And Maynard moved into that, and what his complaint really then kind of turned into was the Mythic Legion fanboys, and how that we just worship the ground because we're Mythic Legion fanboys. I mean, obviously, how they just worship the ground that the Four Horsemen walk on. True, and it is true, but
Mythic Legions aren't even my favorite toy line, and I fucking love the way this company handles everything.
So that's the thing for me.
Not being pissed off and upset doesn't make you a cocksucker. You know, it doesn't bother me. I thought they handled it well. They handled it to the best of their ability.
Yeah.
Because I think that they did a nice thing for their customers. It doesn't make me a cuck. It doesn't make me a fanboy. The fact of the matter is it makes me a fucking adult that can look at a situation and go, I get it. You know what I mean? And that's the hard part. And that's no different with the and everything that we do in society. Okay? Let's get super ranty. Okay? The whole problem we had at the
That was a sign!
The whole problem that we had at the schools, they handed out pride pins for the students to wear if they wanted to. Okay? Super cool. You want to show your support? Do that. Well, what that immediately turned into was you don't have a pin on, you're a homophobe and you hate gays. No, it just means I didn't put a pin on. I'm not upset about the head thing. That doesn't make me worship the ground they walk on. It just means I'm a grown adult that makes my own decision and goes, hey, thanks for the extra head, and fucking move on.
Yeah.
If I have a real problem, it's you mint on card people that are like, why is it still in the box? You fucking idiot. Hey, Cody, I'm glad that you got a nice new one. That worked.
I will tell you, Trevor was in this group battling. He was
Going to bat for him?
and he was speaking facts, and I've always known that
Like
Trevor.
Freddie Mercury.
You look like him too.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you, I don't want to get in a verbal argument with Trevor Willis
Somebody to love!
because that dude's a lot smarter than me.
Yeah.
Which one?
Trevor.
Oh my god! I do not. We can't even measure how much smarter he is than us.
All right, I wanted to real quick throw out a huge thank you also to
You're welcome.
Chris Kelly and Maverick. They both did a little Christmas write-ups for us. Chris's was, I think, not like the 12 Days of Christmas, but he wrote a
'Twas the night before Christmas.
'Twas the Night, yes.
Yes.
And it was magical.
Gorgeous.
Just beautiful. And then Maverick wrote a erotic story about I think a Christmas party at my house, if I remember how it went down.
I don't think I saw that one. I saw
it
Chris
was-
Kelly's. I have to go back and
Mavs was entertaining.
racy.
It was good. I kind of like the way Mav's thinking.
I imagine him describing things like Steve Carell in 40-Year-Old Virgin when he described breasts feeling like sandbags. You know what I mean?
Bags of
Like,
sand.
this guy's talking about tits. He's never touched one, but that's all right.
It was pretty good. So I just want to say thanks to you guys.
That's the amazing. We talk about the talented people we surround ourselves with. Look at that. The songs Maverick's done, the Chris Kelly, that stuff. I mean, all of the crazy shit that we've been sent and heard, and I mean, our fans are the best. I mean, not all of our fans are the best, but there are some
Couple
of
of
you
them
out
are.
there. There are some of you out there that are real pains in the ass.
Yeah.
But none of you are worse than Steve, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep. All right. That's all I got.
Does it smell like dick?
Yes. Damn it.
Like Kyle's.
Wow. Yeah, I did leave. Came back.
Thanks, you BS guy.
All right, who's going to go first?
I can go first. I got one item.
I can't believe I actually got toys and forgot them.
Jeez.
I got a Mezco 112.
Has that? Oh, you didn't do that already? Because that's been sitting on the table for.
We have not podcasted in like 3 weeks.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, you can.
I'll get this out.
Yeah, you're.
So
I almost got it the whole line out.
I have always been a Crow fan. Loved the book. Was introduced to it by the movie. Really enjoyed the movie, and then went down the road of reading the book and getting the toys. I will tell you. Obviously, I've talked about Mezco on here before. I absolutely love this figure. Comes with all kinds of amazing pieces to go along with it. He's got the 12-gauge pump. Comes with a revolver, knife, the katana, the big. I mean, it actually was a lightning rod, I think, at the end that he uses. Plenty of hands, plenty of heads, and I love this figure. Crow. Anybody in here Crow fans?
No.
Mike?
I like the original movie.
It was okay.
Really?
Nope.
Yeah.
That kind of surprised me from you.
What?
I
He's
just,
only seen the first half.
I just thought you
No, I used to stay awake through movies back then.
because I always thought you were cool. So
That's fair.
Pete, did you ever watch it? Okay, you enjoy it or?
I did.
I watched it twice. I watched it and thought I must have missed something. This is really one of the most horrible movies I've ever seen. So then I watched it again and went, no, pretty spot on.
Okay, you're no longer invited.
I was like 12.
I just want to know why he put on makeup after he died.
I think it's because that mask was there, so he sees the mask, and then I mean, it's a movie, so he's trying to look creepy. Is really why he put the makeup on. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I'm dead. Time to do my makeup. As if I'm not creepy enough because I'm dead. But that's fine. I got nothing against him. He's a rock star. He's got long hair.
I see this and all I can think of is Sting, the wrestler. I just don't. I
You
don't
know
get
he
it.
was first, right?
I know he was first, but I
Okay.
see,
The whole Sting thing is actually after him.
yeah. I think Sting was more popular.
Yeah,
so-
crows are notorious for their stings.
I don't know, dude. I don't get it. Sorry.
Oh, it's
It's a
totally
great
okay.
figure. It's a beautiful figure.
No, I understand if you don't like it. I just would
Yeah.
always look you differently now.
Seabolt named his kid Draven.
Whoa! First
So
name?
Yeah, so that tells you
Wow.
something right there. He's a big fan.
He was in.
He was in.
Yeah.
Still is.
Cody, did you ever see The Crow?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You're not missing anything.
Well, you were 4.
And they're doing. Aren't they doing
I don't
another
think he
one
was
with
Pennywise?
Pennywise?
That's what they're saying, but we also heard they were doing one with Momoa.
Oh yeah.
We'll actually see. I mean, until I see a preview, nowadays I don't ever believe anything. True.
Hell, sometimes you can't even believe the previews. They'll put out a preview. It's so well done. A fan-made thing, and you're like, oh my god, they're making a sequel to E.T. That preview's been running for 3 years, and they actually got Henry Thomas to come out of his house and walk over with his kid, and you're like, there's not going to be an E.T. movie. It's just.
I remember watching. I remember watching Steve argue with someone about a Star Wars movie that someone had made a fan and they had spliced all these pieces from Rogue One and all these other things, and this person was like saying, "Oh my god, the next movie's gonna be so awesome," and Steve's like, "That's not the movie."
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some people get won over by some Zelda trailers, and it's like, dude, that's or a Thundercats one where they use Brad Pitt and they just poorly photoshopped or video. I don't know how you do it, video shopped or something. Yeah, just people are suckers.
I do love this figure, and it is one of those that because I love the property so much growing up, this to me is a huge win.
Oh, that's awesome.
The fact I also got this means any other Crow figures that I have.
Gotta
You
go.
just get rid of them?
They're fucking
I mean,
gone.
did they do a lot? Did they do a lot of them? I mean, they
I
probably
think
did
there was a
NECA
diamond
and probably
or something.
Diamond.
Maybe
yeah.
a NECA one, yeah.
Movie Masters back in the
McFarlane,
day.
yeah. I think there's probably been about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But to me, this is.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this is the definitive
Yeah.
one. So this will be mine.
Hot Toys do one?
I wouldn't think Hot Toys, but maybe Sideshow.
Okay.
And I hate to say it, but I don't. When it comes to
12
inch, I don't pay much attention because. And perfect example, that Aragon. That's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as soon as I see 12 inch, I don't even look.
Because
at
you
it.
know it's going to be ridiculous.
Yep, it's one. It's not really gonna fit. I had a 12-inch Deadpool at one time. I absolutely loved it. But it was the only Sideshow figure I had. So I just eventually I was like,
Yep,
nope.
$220.
The Sideshow one. Yeah.
Is
Hot
it
Toys.
Is it older
Oh, it
or
is Hot
newer?
Toys. Okay.
Pete, does it say how old it is?
It's got to be older.
I mean, does it?
I would have thought I would have seen it recently if it was pictured. Would be the only reason I say that. But it could be right. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
Well, he has a guitar in this one.
Yeah, this one comes with a guitar too.
15.
Okay.
2015.
Yeah.
So older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about a movie that's what 20.
Well, I get it, but
yeah.
they're always putting stuff out.
Oh yeah,
you know.
for sure. All right, that's my bad boy.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this one.
I just picked this up. This is the NECA War Duke from Dungeons and Dragons. And that's the outside of the box there. And that's the inside of the box. I'm going to pull him out here in just a second because I've already popped all of the... I don't know how easy that is to see with the glare. But
You can see it. Yeah, you can see it.
Do you have an attachment to Warduke?
not particularly. I just love the figure,
Yep.
and I missed on the Legions-ish version
Yep.
of it, so I was really
Rhaegor?
happy.
Is that Rhaegor?
Rhaegor, yeah.
Yep.
So I was really happy when this came out. I don't. It's just cool. I like.
He
the
just
whole-
looks cool.
It's just the whole look about him.
See, and that's the hard part for me is like I know he's obviously a D&D character and everything, but I don't remember ever seeing a property where he actually was a character in that. Like I don't remember seeing a cartoon. I don't remember. I've always thought Warduke looked really cool.
Yeah, I don't remember there being a cartoon either.
Yep.
Anything like that, but boy, he comes with a lot of stuff. Holy cow! He comes. I mean, there's his shield is in here. That's all wrapped up. I haven't pulled that one yet. He comes with a flame accessory, extra hand, metal hand there, a couple of short swords, and I'm just opening this up now, so I'm seeing it as you guys are seeing it as well. But
He looks awesome.
you know, and I was a little turned
Done
off
very well.
from the first one they put out. This is not the first in the line.
Oh, the snake one.
The
I can't remember his
snake
name.
guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know either. And
That one did not do anything for me.
No, it did not do anything for me either. And I've already messed up the
Sword or the hand?
hand, so I'm just going to leave that alone.
Put it in the sheath.
Put it in the sheath.
Yep.
It's called a scabbard, but okay.
Scabbard. Yeah. But
Knives go in sheaths.
yeah.
Really?
Swords go in scabbards.
Extra right hand there looks open hand on the
Yep. Armored.
armored hand.
On the Winter Soldier arm.
On the Winter Soldier arm, on the groovy arm.
They did a really good
Shotgun,
job
though.
with the details on this
Yeah,
thing.
it looks really good. I can't wait to get this open a little more. He's got another scabbard down in the box
I
here.
need to Google that.
I saw someone post some pictures of him and some pretty cool poses. Oh, you know what? He does have ankle rockers. The picture that I saw posted.
I'm glad Steve's not here.
Yeah, the picture I saw posted, the person, he was kind of standing and his legs were like his feet were not flat on the ground.
Yeah.
So I just assumed he didn't have ankle rockers, but actually, yeah, he certainly does.
So yeah, I picked this up. I did not order this. I picked this up at Tardy's, our local comic shop. Went and saw Gavin yesterday. He's doing great, by the way. Looking real good.
Looking
Lost about
good.
50 pounds.
Yeah.
Travis,
Yeah.
you can move it closer too if you want.
So
Terrified me.
Just point of order. I was correct. A sheath is for a knife, and for a sword is a scabbard.
okay.
Huh.
Scabbers are also always
oh
rigid.
boy. Pico de Gallo. They sure don't make it like this in
Little
Ohio.
flamey action. Yeah, I'll be playing with this a lot when I get home.
Your wiener.
Yeah. Usually, I got this yesterday, or on Friday, so.
Mike,
That's cool.
can you that little stand there? That to the left of it, there's a guy holding a blue. Yep, to the left, there's a guy holding that blue sword. So I obviously have the Rhaegor one, but I also have this one, which was a Josh Moyer custom Mythic Legion that he did, and obviously he was going after Warduke as
Wow.
Yep, that blue sword didn't come with him, but Kane has been spending a lot of time in here.
Sorry,
popping
Cody,
and
we're not
swapping things.
helping you out here much.
Very good.
And so he just has been like, no, this sword goes with this guy, Dad. I'm like, okay, fuck you. Yep.
My kid schooled me on video games last night. I'm like, motherfucker.
They can be cool sometimes.
Yeah, when they like surpass you, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. So Warduke has definitely been
So
one of those characters.
that's all I've got. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it looks great.
it looks great. I'm glad I picked it up, and yeah, it was awesome. I'll play with it some more. when
Pete,
get
I
home.
know you hang out with some D&D nerds. Do they, when something like this comes out, does it pique their interest in the video or toys or nothing like that?
Not at least in my circles. I mean, I'm sure it does, but not. They haven't been. I have more D&D action figures than they do.
And they've been D&D
They've been
people
playing
for-
for 20 years.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Grimsword was the other guy's name.
I think sometimes you're either a toy person or you're not.
Right.
Just really what it comes down to. Yeah. All right. Cool, Kyle. Thank you.
Yep.
Might have to be reaching out to Gavin and Deanna on that as well.
Mike,
What's that?
you got some stuff, right?
I do have some stuff.
Here, Mike. Let me get out of your way here. You can sit down. Show off your stuff.
Always turning that chair underneath the table.
I finally did what Pete had been asking me to do for a long time. I lowered mine so I'm not flipping
There you
it. Yeah.
So I have the Infinity Gauntlet.
The Iron Man version.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, you pull the jewels off, the lights shut off. As you put them back on, they light up and
Make a cool noise.
That is super fun.
When I saw this thing pictured, I always just assumed it was the exact same one, just painted in that, kind of. I didn't realize that there was something that was totally different than the original version.
When you snap the fingers, does it make sound too? Like, does it make a?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It might.
I don't think I can get my.
So you have to be small for this to fit.
No, Mike's got big hands. I don't. Need to lube up my hand.
That is really cool looking.
I like it, and I got it on clearance.
You're about to lose it.
Yeah.
Did you buy two?
No.
You know what it looks like? It looks like Chubbs Peterson from Happy Gilmore. Because you can tell he was holding a wooden hand in his regular hand, I'm a club Peter. Hook my ball in the rough down by the lake. It just popped up. Cut me down in my prime. He got me, but I told one of the best his eyes out though. Look at that. You're pretty sick, Chubbs. That thing's cool.
If it doesn't
yeah.
fit, you must have quit.
Yeah, I got him. It was clearance or something. Big Bad Toy Store. I think it was only like $50, $50, and I think they're normally over $100.
That's a cool piece.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
prop things aren't cheap.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. Not a huge Funko Pop guy, but this one just looked cool. So it's Peacemaker and Eagly.
Legally. Fucking ridiculous. That old character is ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
But I agree. But it's
Frickin'
Could you play the
awesome.
guitar with
pretty
that thing?
cool.
Huh?
Could you play the guitar with that thing?
No, I can't. I don't think so. Well, maybe like a bass.
It's not in that ass.
And the cool part of that is the fingers they're rubber, so they bend, but they still look
Right.
Yeah, they still
That's
feel
how
it.
they-
Yeah.
yeah.
My hand's slipping farther into it. I'm just afraid it's gonna get stuck.
That would make my
Here we
fucking
go.
day.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wear that for the rest of your life.
It starts to smell like a cast.
I
God, what does that smell? It's Jeremy's gauntlet.
It's the stinky gauntlet.
Right? He has one of those really long spoons from malts, so he can extract my arm itches.
And I got this McFarlane Toys Suicide Squad. It's pretty cool. You know, open
Holy
it up.
shit, dude!
Damn.
There's, you know, all the characters: Harley Quinn, Peacemaker, Bloodsport, Polka Dot Man, and of course King Shark. You can open and close his jaw and all this cool stuff.
King Shark, doop 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 doop.
So,
You know what I love about it is like
Ace your heart, dude.
King Shark was expensive. You know that bath got pricey, and so then all of a sudden they put this out, and you can all of a sudden get him again.
Mm-hmm.
And this, if I remember, this was not a bad price, was it?
it was like 125,
Okay.
somewhere in that neighborhood.
Mhm. How many
But-
figures are in there again?
5.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
and like you said, King Shark's a bath, so
Yeah.
more expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool set.
Yeah.
Displays are super cool.
Yeah. Yep. Sits on the shelf. And... So that's what I got.
A big old box.
That's neat.
That's cool.
That's neat as shit. I guess that makes it me, huh?
Hey, did you get a new shirt?
No, I did not. I already pulled them out. But I got the Splinter
Ooh.
as Van Helsing.
Dude, you picking up your coffee mug with that gauntlet on still doesn't make it manly.
I drove with it around the other day. Yep.
Flip people off with it and shit. So we got Splinter as Van Helsing. Comes with some accessories. Got an extra head with no hat and a little crossbow and there's some arrows and daggers and
If it's a crossbow, it's bolts. Not arrows.
Oh my god.
well, suppose you're right, asshole. There's also some stakes, wooden stakes. Is that right?
What?
Wooden stakes.
That doesn't sound like you could cook it medium rare, but whatever.
Whatever.
If they're wooden, they wouldn't taste real good.
Dick breath. So anyway, it's another one in the line of the Universal Monsters mixed with Ninja Turtles from NECA.
Is this the newest one or the newest one to you?
Newest one to me.
Okay.
It might be the newest one out. I think
I have not seen this one yet out.
the next one is going to be, I think, the Invisible Donnie. And I know that there's a Casey coming with like Phantom of the Opera type of thing.
Ooh,
So
that would be nice.
I also got the unarmored version of Last Ronin, which I brought the armored version last time. This one comes with a little robot dog, which is pretty sweet. It's part of the story.
I'm trying to remember if I remember the dog, but
That's the sound the dogs make. I assume. You got to read it. In my head, I'm like, there he is barking. It sounds like a fart.
Who was that?
What?
Of course it was
The
Jeremy.
way-
Come
the
on,
way
it's
you
been
turned
me the
your
whole
body,
time.
I thought it
Yeah,
was
keep
you.
doing it the whole
I was
time.
reacting to it.
I was like, man, Kyle just did that straight face. He's so old, he didn't even realize it was him. Kyle farted. He was like, what the hell's wrong with God?
So yeah, looks pretty cool.
It does
I'm
look
digging
cool.
it. Yeah,
and they're continuing with that story, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, I know that it left open-ended like that, but I
Well-
couldn't remember if they actually have.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to be continuing after the story or
Yes.
what. There's room to continue after the story, but it would be with 4 new turtles
Yep.
and April and Casey's daughter raising them or whatever the hell. Or it could be what happened in between.
True, that's true.
So-
Yeah.
Very cool. Last Ronin is some cool shit. I also have...
What?
I got inspired.
What the?
I got Harry Lime from Hermalern.
That's hilarious.
Well, it's Will White.
You. That's Joe Pesci. There you go, from Home Alone. I could not find Marv. Obviously, this was last year's stock, though. They had one where the nose was just paint rubbed off on it. But find them online. They're a little pricey, so I was happy to find this in the store. I don't need Kevin because he doesn't look anything like him. But I do.
It doesn't look like him?
I don't think so.
I have the Quint, and I haven't gotten the Hooper yet from Jaws. But they look great.
That is not a great representation of Macaulay Culkin.
No, and when I saw it in the store a couple years ago, I was like, yeah, that's not very good. They're hit or miss sometimes, man. Like, I think the Joe Pesci is fucking spot on.
It's spot on because he would have killed somebody if it didn't.
Yeah.
Well, but I also
Hey, what
wonder
the hell?
too
This
if
doesn't look like
Macaulay
me.
Culkin was like, no, you can't use my likeness.
Oh, I
You know what I
doubt
mean?
it.
I don't know. I think that looks like
You
him.
doubt it? He's fucking one of the weirdest people in the history of Hollywood.
He's not that weird. Did you watch the Angry Video Game episode with him?
He's not that weird.
I want to hear
Okay,
the
you're
weirdness. I want to hear the weirdness.
No.
I haven't. I'll be honest.
He's done some weird parts. He's played some weird roles.
Well,
He's not weird though.
I mean, he might be, but I just when I think of like weird.
Can we time out?
actors-
Can we establish your definition of weird?
Cody's pulling up
and your definition of weird
the
versus
Home Alone one. The
I see Macaulay Culkin and Shia LaBeouf being similar-ish.
yeah.
I mean, he's not full on Corey Feldman, but he's not wholesome.
Oh my god! If Corey Feldman comes around, can we all go?
I would
Because
go.
holy
Comes around to do what?
fuck, he's a musician.
Dude,
He puts on concerts. Have you not seen any of
I
this?
have
it's
seen it. It's
some-
fucking weird.
Sometimes he does it in like rollerblades.
Yeah.
I don't like a
skates.
Segway.
I
and
thought
shit,
maybe
yeah.
like if it comes to like MesquiCon.
And he always does the Lost Boys. That Lost Boys song.
Yeah. Don't
Um,
cry or cry, little sister.
Yeah. I just got this yesterday. This was a gift from the Missus and the Child. They went out to the mall in GR and picked me up a Clark Griswold Christmas Vacation pop vinyl.
Exclusive.
It's a real beaut, Clark. We did that. We do pajamas every year for Christmas, like a lot of people. And Amanda started this year. Each one of our family members had a different saying from that movie on it.
Oh, I
And
saw those pictures.
It was a lot of fun.
You know
Mine
what?
said, "Save the neck for me, Clark."
Maybe after I finish Chainsaw Man, I will check out that movie.
Which I also picked up a pretty damn good version of the VHS of that movie, Christmas Vacation.
God, you got problems.
The art is fucking
You
awesome.
have a VCR?
I do.
Oh,
I have a VCR.
crap.
I have lots of videos that I may never watch again, but if I
Porn.
want to, I can.
It's all.
Look, it's got everything in
It's
it.
got everything in it. There's an offer. There's a checklist.
I bought Fast and Furious DVD and I thought I was old.
Yeah, you are, but not
You
that
can get,
old.
You can get $20 off on any Samsung DVD player.
Yeah, Samsung DVD players at that point were probably $4.99.
Yeah, this expired.
Yeah, and
this
then-
expired 21 years
As I
ago.
was saying, at this point, you actually get $10 back when you get a DVD.
Right.
Oddly enough, I was talking when I was at the store at Tardy's the other day, talking sealed, graded VHS tapes.
Oh yeah,
Holy crap!
they're pricey, some bitches.
They are going through the roof.
Laura also picked this up for me. She said it started off as $30, then it was knocked down to $19, and there was another sale price, but then it went down to $1 when she went to bring it up to pay for it. It was only 50 cents. That's right, it's the fucking Tiger King. And it says on the front here, "You ain't that straight."
Hey.
On the back, it's got some quotes. "Oh my God, I'm never going to financially recover from this." There's a couple different
It
versions.
says you ain't that straight.
Yeah,
on the
it's like
front.
right there. You ain't that straight.
50 cents.
50 fucking cents. How do you not buy that?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Probably at FYE.
Yeah.
Had to be
That's
FYE.
That's FYE sticker.
Oh yeah. On sale for $1.
Yep.
Curtis Ackerman with a super chat. If years from now only one host remains as the last Ronin of the show, who would it be, and what skills would they pick up from their fallen brothers? Maverick came in pretty good, and he said it'd be Cody. He'd have Pete's wit, Trav's horniness, Jeremy's
Yep.
eclecticism, and Steve's misogyny.
You're a real fucking asshole.
You'd be a fucking monster.
That's fucking brilliant, dude. I couldn't. It's
You know what he just described?
I'm literally
The governor
gonna
from The
go.
Walking Dead.
Let's see if there's more of those.
what's
The
great.
book governor,
Right,
the
'cause
real
there's
governor.
obviously there's Joe USA,
Not
and
that
King
cheesy
Joe.
fucking
So
public
this is
accountant
King Joe.
that we had for the show.
That's the shimmery shirt.
Little tag on the bottom. It says, "This is an adult toy, but not that kind of adult toy."
Dude, your wife loves you.
Yeah, this company it's a big shot. So, she also got me some Shrinky Dinks that were Masters of the Universe Revelation, and yeah, I got hooked up, man.
It has no knees, but it has a knee brace.
Right.
Okay, two more things. In my
Can
Goodwill,
it get better? Is
in my Goodwill travels, of course, is when I got that VHS movie, and
The fuck?
that from the Golden Girls? What is it?
I have no fucking clue.
Grumpy old men.
But it's a dude. It's from
Walter
1970.
Matthau.
I
I think it
still
says
have-
1979.
I still have not gotten paid for that. They have not sent me my check for
It's an old dude sitting in a freaking chair with a beer, and he actually looks a lot like my mother-in-law's husband. So,
that. Your
couldn't-
father-in-law.
mother-in-law's husband.
Okay.
He's one of those guys.
So yeah, I haven't really looked it up, but I thought he was fucking hilarious. And then I this is the last thing. It's a Masters of the Universe camera,
Camera?
Oh shit.
which
cool
I
as
got. There was a raffle
Fuck.
on a site, and I paid $5 for that bitch. I won. So
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
pretty amazing. It's got the the gray skull motif with the battle armor He-Man on there.
Does anybody want to guess why this was manufactured? What this actually is?
Let me see it.
Like Walter Matthau.
Show the camera again.
Oh.
They're like, fuck that camera.
I
Oh,
have
show like, oh, I
no
got what he's
idea.
saying.
I have no idea, Pete, why this would be manufactured.
That is a 1979 Wilton retirement cake topper figure. That is 3.5-inch man relaxing in chair with beer. That was made to put on a cake to celebrate somebody's retirement.
That's
It was made the
great.
year I was born.
That's so great. Here's that camera.
Yep. I earned the name for a reason.
You're dead.
Finally, somebody spending some money that makes some goddamn sense. Trav. Just tuned in. I was hoping Steven wouldn't be here today. Dreams do come true. I think it's time to make Pete the main host.
He definitely nailed it.
I wish I knew who that was.
And that's all I got.
Batman 89.
Batman 89.
Is that a new shirt?
Yeah, I just got it halfway through this show.
You didn't see the Amazon guy walk in and get his new shirt?
You know what that's for?
Phil.
No.
I don't know what it is.
It's this little. It's for a flashbulb.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you can plug one into it.
You plug a
Yeah.
flashbulb
Oh
into
my
it,
gosh.
and you get four.
I was trying to find
four
a date
flashes.
Four
Yeah.
flashes, and they are blinding. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how to actually take the picture. You get to put your finger
your
inside.
finger
So
in
if you
this
got
hole.
fat fingers, you are not taking pictures of anybody.
Yeah. I was looking to see if there was
I
film
can't
in
play
it.
with anything today. I can't put my hand in the gauntlet. I can't take photos with your He-Man
Oh
camera.
no, it's probably
Little 35
no. This is
No?
probably even older than that. I mean, the film might be, but yeah, Jesus, that's cool as hell.
Yep. So there you go.
Nice.
Yep.
Do that camera smell?
Do it.
It smells pretty clean, except for the finger hole.
You know, it's obviously old.
I
but
put
that
my
thing
weenie in it.
Looks brand new.
It's
does.
it's in tip-top shape, bro.
It is.
It is in immaculate condition for something that is 100% totally useless in 2023.
It's still got the hand.
Well, yeah, you don't want to drop your Castle Grayskull fucking camera when you're taking photos
I got news for you. If you
At
drop
the-
that thing,
at the Chuck E. Cheese for the birthday party.
I don't know, Trav. You drop this thing, it might be okay.
What
think so?
what
Yeah.
what was the one before Chuck E. Cheese? With the
Showbiz.
creepy
Yeah.
Showbiz.
Showbiz.
Yeah. At the Showbiz Pizza with my He-Man camera.
Yeah, buddy.
Taking pictures of those rats that keep hugging my mom too long.
I had my 8th birthday there.
Those were
love
great.
Showbiz.
Those big
Isn't
animatronic.
there like a
I got the
polar
Wind Raider.
bear, a big white gorilla or something?
Yeah.
like that?
I love
That
Showbiz.
gorilla freaked the shit out of me.
Yeah, okay.
They
I
were
went-
whitewashing characters even back then.
When the curtains closed, all the kids, we all ran up there and like we're trying to peek under there to look at it, and we got too scared to even fucking do it because that fucker was scary. as
You
shit.
looking right at you?
Yeah.
There's a video. Somebody bought a bunch of them and they're rotting, and they just look. They look scary. when they were-
Horrific.
Oh my god.
There's somebody in Michigan that bought out a whole Showbiz Pizza and has it all set up in their house, isn't there?
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
want to say that story was from Michigan.
There's a Grand Rapids guy that has a bunch of that
It's
stuff.
fucking awesome.
I bought toys from him before.
I would love to have those, but I don't know where the fuck I put it.
Yeah.
So speaking of local guys that are big deals, man, Justice Curry's just making a killing in his retirement, isn't he?
Is he?
Every 3 days he like posts a meme or something. I'm like, you were doing more in the toy world when you were at a full-time job.
Every 3 days. Jeez, I thought he posts something every hour.
Okay, I guess every 3 days something I pay attention to.
Very true. Well, let's do a little butt plug here.
All right.
Again.
Oh, give me the gauntlet.
Let's
the camera.
Let's talk about what's shaping up to be the coolest con to happen in the
You knew you were going to do that right now. I got a pee so bad.
the city of Muskegon. We can
City of
pause.
Muskegon. Muskegon, man. That March 11th. I'm excited. Lots going on. Bringing panels back. We've got a whole gaming room that's going to be set up. And the Four Horsemen, 2 of the 3 Four Horsemen, Corn Boy and Jim are both going to be there. We're going to have the single pack Furious 4 figures for sale at the event, which is going to be absolutely awesome. May end up being the first place you can actually go and buy them in person, which is super neat. So we're putting together all the different, already starting to get talent for the panels. Matthew Rodriguez is going to can pretty much be a guest on every panel
I
at
think
this
so.
point.
Yes. Yeah.
Except for cosplay,
Yep.
because his gimp suit isn't really cosplay. But
He could be Uncle Traveling Matt.
working, trying to get with a local brewery to do either pre-party or post-party, which should be super cool. A ton of new vendors already that have never vended with Muskegon before, and of course some of the old favorites. And by the way, you need to pay, or I'm kicking you out.
Sounds good.
I do too.
But as he's in his mind, he's like thinking about the Mythic Legions list that I owe him for. He's like, "I'll get you your $8 for Muskegon, you asshole." Shut
He
up.
doesn't even remember.
So,
he just brought that up.
But no, it's coming together. So I got a sponsor. I got a new sponsor this year. First year we've done anything with that.
Who is it?
All of those details will be coming out very shortly. We're super excited. 10 to 5, March 11th. $5 to get in. 12 and under are free. We're already at double the square footage than we have been in the past. With
shit.
the potential of being 3 times as big. If we end up filling that, we're going to open up the third wing and keep going.
Heck yeah.
Curtis Ackerman, huge Muskegon announcement. Curtis Ackerman will be attending.
What?
I'm surprised he won't be fucking hosting it.
I was going to say, isn't he running the show?
I thought it was his show.
Right.
Hell yeah, Curtis.
That's awesome.
I'll
Looking
tell you.
forward to that. That's going to be a good time. All the people that we've gotten to know and meet over the years, making the trip up, and
Well, I just even like following like some comments of people like Eric Miller, Trevor Williams, which that means
John Caulfield, get on a plane.
Yeah,
I
right.
tried. I said, hey, you know, the whole European trip.
Yeah, bring them all.
It's gonna be a fun time, and it makes me even kind of like thinking about like Legions Con and how amazing that was, and like holy shit, we could have something.
This could be
just like
comparable
that.
to that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do
And-
the mini Legions Con for sure.
And I don't want that to come off the wrong way. Muskegon, the last couple years has been fun. Like I've had fun regardless.
Right.
But you know the fact that the Horsemen are coming, and you're moving into a bigger venue, and it's gonna be a pretty fun experience, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, me too.
Nate Strong says Legions Con Midwest.
Yeah. Except we can't call it that.
Well,
Midwest Mythic.
Yeah. It's going to be a pretty amazing event.
Yes, super excited.
so spread the word, bitches.
Yeah, come join us.
Already 900 people on Facebook
Hey.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
interacted with it.
Yep.
If 50 of them show up, wow.
Yeah.
I wanted to show a lot of people to show up, but I'm gonna have fun regardless.
Oh yeah.
So the reality of it is it's gonna be a great event, and I'm super excited that Pete's bringing that to us.
And do me a favor. If you're showing up, it's only $5 to get in. Bring a $5 bill. don't run your debit card to get into a $5 show.
Yeah.
Think about the people that have to mess with that shit, and think about the fees. Like, it's $5. Just pull the couch cushion up and grab a $5 bill. You know.
I'm glad that that's where you went with that, but because I thought you were gonna go with, hey, it's only $5. I know we're friends, but can't you pay the $5 to get in the fucking show?
Dude, I argue with people. You know how many people insist on paying when I look and I say, like, no, they're good. I'm like, no, we're supporting the show. And I'm like, not necessary. I appreciate it. It's nice being a con promoter because I can do that. I can go, hey, you're in for free. But then I'm also kind of like, oh, thanks for the $5. We're great friends. You know what
I had to pay the last 3 years.
and he was the one taking money.
One for me, one for awesome.
But yeah, dude, and we've got a pretty good steady flow of announcements coming over the next couple of weeks as things are finalized and T's are crossed, I's are dotted, all that fun stuff. So
Yeah.
Exciting.
But, Wolf King Customs is going to have representation there, which is super cool.
That's awesome.
Retro Rags is going to be there, with obviously kick-ass Four Horsemen shit amongst all the other stuff that they do. That's cool as shit. Yeah, it'll be good stuff.
Well, there's gonna be 10 companies represented just with Curtis being there.
Well, right,
And
right.
Steve will have someone else selling his heads.
Yes. Curtis will be there, so Steve won't have to talk to people.
Steve's actually running the Wolf King booth,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
so
Which
he's
means-
working for Curtis.
which
He's
means-
running the booth.
By the way, you saw the video, the Lens live video where Curtis jumped
in,
oh,
black and white the whole thing out,
it was
bust them
funny.
out.
It was funny.
Well, it's funny. I'm in a debate with the person that runs the whole convention center. His name's Curtis Ackerman, and I've been emailing with him about some food vendors and stuff, and I'm trying to get him to budge on some things. But I met with the maintenance person who's going to be unlocking the doors. His name's Curtis. He's a nice guy, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, super excited. It's gonna be sweet.
Hooray.
Yeah. Anything else, boys?
Nope. Not for me.
Ready to take my pants off and lay on the couch. Except for I got dinner. I got dinner tonight. I have to put pants back on for it. So
Darn.
my daughter and her fiance and his parents, like the 6 of us sitting down and talking wedding stuff.
You should probably wear pants.
So I'm gonna probably wear pants.
Where's the dinner at?
Lefty and Romo's,
Ooh, nice.
which I love.
Yeah,
Lefty
You
and
should
great
Romo's.
probably wear
So-
pants.
Yeah, I think you should. Might be a necessity.
Do you have to wear a collared shirt too, or just
No,
pants?
I'm not wearing a collared shirt. So,
Do you own a collared shirt?
oh yeah.
Okay.
You realize I wear a collared shirt to work every day, right?
Yeah, that doesn't count. That's a uniform.
We had 36 viewers in here right now.
Damn.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And big thanks to everybody that super chatted. Huge thanks to the...
We gotta throw some shout outs. Huge shout out to 1/6 shooter Curtis Ackerman for all the great photography. Right. So
I've been trying to drop some Patreon content. We've been doing the Barrett All interviews, and at some point I'd like to make sure I get everybody in this room on there. So we'll be scheduling those, and which I hope you guys have enjoyed.
The newest one is awesome.
don't
Yeah.
forget about
Yeah,
Just
what
Shelve
is
It
this?
tonight with Jesse Arnold and Curtis Ackerman. They're having the one, the only, her favorite person in the world, Corn Boy, is going to be on there. So that is at 9 p.m. I believe. On
Watching Lions game.
yep.
Oh, that's right. It's
Got till 8:30 tonight.
8:20,
That's right.
yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, thanks everybody for watching and hanging out today. Mike, thanks for coming in. Kyle, thanks for coming in. Cody, thanks for coming in and producing and seducing and Release the juicing over there.
Oh, that's Jeremy over there.
They're not real juicy. They're kind of sharp.
Oh no! Sharp, edgy.
Signing off from the inside of Jeremy's asshole.
Hello.